Oh, hi. Hello there.
Oh.
Didn't see you there.
All right. Welcome back to the next session of Artema. It's been a wild and busy 2 weeks. So, was it 2 weeks ago that we last played? Is that
Yes.
last time we were up in here? All right. I'm glad to be back at it. So, one sec here. Quick recap of last session, if any of us remember. Last session, everyone, you all woke up from a rather nightmarish night of sleeping, where you came in contact kind of in this dream realm. Does anybody else want to recap what happened? Anybody want to take a crack at it?
Do it. I can't do names though, but so we all woke up from the same dream, and when we woke up, we told we told DMX and the captain about the dream because the captain had found what was it? The
Sleepy-ass doll of
voodoo
DMX.
doll? Yeah.
Yeah.
So when they found the voodoo doll, they were looking in the room that was across from our room to make sure that whatever was in that room was still in the room. And it looked like the captain had said that yes, the person or thing that was in that room was still there, and that it couldn't have been something that came out of that room. Then we also had Zeph and Holfi. They went to go make breakfast, and it looked like everything had gone bad, but we had only been out 2 or 3 days to sea. So they found some items that seemed like they were presentable to cook, but ended up giving everybody food poisoning. So there were a lot of people retching on the side of the boat. Rowan was trying to make friends with some of the other gnomes that were on the ship, just trying to help with carpentry with Felix and Thick Carl. And so we ended up repairing some gates or ledges, whatever you want to call those.
Railings, yeah.
Yep. And Triscana and is there anyone else with you, Triscana, when you found the body?
Felsina was, yeah.
Alcina and Triscana found a body on the side of the ship. It looked like the person had hung themselves or someone hung them.
But they were also stabbed. Yeah.
Yeah.
With a dagger that looked like the weird dagger that I happened to take from the weird dream we had.
Weird. How could this have happened?
Who could have stabbed this man?
Yep.
I mean, who
Luckily,
else?
I hid the murder weapon before they investigated.
In my plans, dick.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some. It was a good hiding spot.
The banana tree did the crime.
And that's why the captain and DMX were searching our room and searching Wolfie's pockets and finding that creepy doll. So sorry for backtracking a little bit there. Then we were grouped into trying to help investigate who the killer was for this guard. And then that's when we discarded the body over the ship, and something sucked it up and wanted more, and that's when a big huge giant shark leapt onto the boat and started attacking us. We killed it, and now we have a whole bunch of shark sashimi.
Which is how Deep Blue Sea should have ended.
And then Rowan decided to take all of the teeth of the shark downstairs, and that's where she found out that the room that the captain and DMX had gone into to make sure that the person or thing that was in there was still in there was open. So she went to go investigate and ended up getting pulled into the room. I think that's where we left off.
Yep.
Please let me know if I've missed anything.
Yep. So that is where we left off. So Rowan, you're currently standing inside this room, just kind of a small cabin on the Selena aboard this vessel. What you see in front of you is kind of an emaciated middle-aged man, scrawny, hair kind of matted down against his head. Looks like he probably hasn't showered in at least several weeks, sitting cross-legged on a cot, staring at you. Except he's not quite staring at you. His eyes are actually closed. But he did say your name when you entered. And behind you, the door slowly creaks shut. Welcome, Rowan.
Thank you.
He's sitting very still on the cot.
Do I recognize him at all?
So you did. He looks like an older version of the boy that you saw kind of in that dream realm. The one that, with the tattered jacket and grabbed the dagger from the closet and all that.
You were in my dream last night.
Yes, I was. Wasn't me, though.
Who was
At
it?
least not who you thought it was. I was there, just not in the form that you expected.
So while I'm talking to him, I'm just taking Squeakums out of my pocket, and I'm gonna, I'm still by the door, and I'm just kind of like looking at Squeakums and just telling him to go under the door and hoping that he gets help or something.
Okay, gonna do a stealth check. For Squeakums.
It's right here. It says 20.
Squeakums, my beloved.
12.
12. Okay. Second. Oh, everybody's ready. What am I thinking?
Oh, sorry, no,
Okay.
14.
14. Okay. Sorry. Can you guys hear my chair squeaking really bad?
No.
No.
Okay, good. Because it's annoying the crap out of me. So
I'm sorry, we might need to pause a bit. I don't know why, but all of our videos frozen except Mike, and I don't know what I did.
Oh.
Sorry.
oh, it's all good.
Yeah.
So for anybody watching, it's a one-man show right now, but it's not supposed to be.
Yeah.
Doing my dance
God,
moves.
I
You
hope
can
I don't look
see.
stupid.
Yeah. Oh, you guys are all frozen. You're right.
Yeah. We're all frozen like solemnly.
Weird.
It's about
Maybe just-
mid sneeze, right?
Yeah.
No,
Let me-
stop. It froze at a good point. You all look good.
Yeah, none of them are.
Okay. I'm gonna restart Discord. OBS is gonna keep running, so I'm just gonna let the stream keep going for a sec. Be right back.
More delayed than I thought. Okay.
There we go. All right, give it a sec. Let's see if everybody comes back.
Let's see. Hey, okay. Hey, sorry about that, everybody. We're cool now.
There we go. All right. Yeah. So Squeakums runs down out of your pocket, unbeknownst to the ears of this person sitting on this cot, and makes his way through the crack in the door as it's kind of closing slowly behind you.
Why are you here?
I am here to deliver a message.
To me?
You and your friends. You have something that belongs to me.
Didn't take anything. What are you looking for?
You have robbed me.
I mean, I've definitely done that before, but I don't remember. I think I would have remembered robbing you.
You don't recall a bag that you found that you opened where you should not have been. A bag that you should not have opened.
First of all, we didn't ask to go into this dream world. You put us in the dream world. So I'm just gonna say that. So if anything's missing, it's your fault. And I'm sorry. Secondly, I did not take your bag.
I know you did not. But one of your friends did. You took what was granted to me by the crew of this vessel. I had promised them to be left alone. Now I no longer have the soul of this husk in which I'm currently residing. I need retribution. I need payment for the distress you have caused me. The voice coming out of this body of this man isn't quite a voice you would expect from this body. It kind of has a echoey, somewhere between a male and female voice to it, and kind of scratchy. At this point, what's Squeakums doing?
Squeakums is trying to find someone from our group. Just trying to look frantic, but also trying to stay out of the way of other people so he doesn't get squished.
Okay. So Squeakums runs up towards the main deck and climbs up the ladder, up the wooden pole up to the main deck and looks around. Who is where right now?
I don't remember.
Carving up a shark.
Yeah, I think I'm still a giant wolf.
I was helping.
On that, right?
I was helping shape water into ice to put the shark meat frosty. So I'm probably up on the main deck, like near the captain's quarters, making ice.
Something with that
Yeah.
somewhere.
Squeakums runs over towards where you guys are kind of dicing up and trying to ice down the shark, and kind of just like gets up on. Did you want to narrate this, Rowan, or should I?
No, you can go ahead.
Gets up on like two hind legs and like beep, 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 gives a little just a little cheep that a mouse might give to try to get your attention.
Do we notice?
Do a perception check.
I should probably have my character sheet up, huh?
Eh.
D and what?
Feel that out in
D&D.
your heart.
Let's fudge the roll.
14.
Just got a fish and
I've got an actual die here.
15.
Nice.
I don't know my modifiers, but 13.
All right. I would say all of you notice Squeakums immediately.
Hello.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Gets back down, claws like back towards the ladder, towards the lower decks,
what do you think that was about?
and runs towards it and runs back towards you guys.
Why isn't Rowan with him?
That's a very good question. Let's go.
Oh well.
Looks like he wants us to follow him.
What is it, boy? Is there trouble? Okay.
Runs back over towards the ladder to the lower decks. Captain turns. Where are you going?
Nothing's wrong.
I'm just gonna get some more water for the. Make more ice. I'm just out.
Are you all heading towards the ladder?
Oh yeah, I am. I definitely am.
I'm still a giant wolf, so I'll stay up here. I'm assuming I won't fit.
Okay. And what are you doing, Holfie?
Well, I rolled a 5 on my perception check, so I'm not sure that I noticed anything. Like I feel like I've got my headphones in right now.
Okay, you're just like carving away, yeah. So Valsina, Holfie, you're staying up above deck. Triskan and Zeph. Captain goes, "You need water, but you both need to go."
It's heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy. Come on.
Perception check.
That's fair. Also,
Water is heavy.
although I can float it with my mind, so
Well, you can only float so much at once. You know, you gotta take a big trip to get enough water.
2.
Imagine like just like playing with like a wheelbarrow full of water.
Yeah, as I'm floating it in my hand and like juggling, I'm like, it's really heavy.
My modifiers +2.
What'd you roll, Zeph?
8.
Okay. He goes, "No. Zeph, you stay here. You need water, you go get it yourself. We need people above decks. We have to get this shark on ice as soon as possible so it doesn't rot like the rest of our food."
Aye, aye, Captain. Okay. I'll be right back.
But back down, so Triscana, you make your way down below decks, transitioning back over to you, Rowan. This creature in this man's body says, I need a new soul, and I need it delivered to me by this evening.
So how do I do? You want me to kill somebody? Is that what we're talking about here? Or
Oh, you mortals think in such precise terms. I need a soul. The person will live, but their soul shall be granted to me over time. You have, I believe, a dagger.
somebody does, I think, unless we threw it overboard.
Yes.
Did you guys throw it over?
No, we still have it.
Okay.
Someone wanted to throw it overboard, but I said let's hold on to it for a little bit.
Yeah.
And look what happened. I'm not there.
I need the soul of the broken one, lest you wish more food aboard the ship to continue to spoil, and the crew met with further ill fates.
Of the, what's? Can you stop talking in riddles? Like, what is the broken one? Just like, does this person have a name?
You have until this evening to deliver the soul of the broken one. And you hear kind of this loud-pitched scream as this faint black smoke kind of eviscerates out of this person's body, and his body just kind of slumps over onto the cot, head down on the pillow.
Is the person, are they alive? Or are they dead?
You can do a check. From what you can see, you can't tell from your perspective right now.
I don't think I want to get close to this thing, so I think I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay.
How
So
long?
Triscana, what are you doing? I would say at this point you've gotten to the door, just about.
Yeah, I'm following Squeakums below deck.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So you get to the Squeakums goes up to the door that is now closed, and all you hear is Squeakums just his little tiny claws on the door, trying to claw his way in.
This? You wanna open it? Okay. I'm like rap with my fingernail on the door.
Rowan, you hear this?
I'm gonna turn to this spectral cloud or whatever it is now and say, this is not the broken one. I'll be right back. And then I try to open the door.
Okay. The door opens, and there you see Triscana standing at the door. Squeakums runs in, climbs up your leg,
Did
your
you
pocket.
did you lose your friend?
I think I lost a lot more than just my friend.
What?
I'm gonna like get out of the room and close the door.
What were you doing in there?
It was open, so I decided to go in. I mean, open door. Do I need another explanation?
No, that's where fate blew you. What did you see?
You're gonna think I'm crazy. But I saw the kid from our dream, but he was a lot older. But I don't think it was the kid. I think it was something else, like maybe possessing him.
Is he part of the crew? Or is he a prisoner?
It didn't seem like he was a prisoner. It seemed like he said he made a deal with the people on the ship. Something about a vessel or a soul. And I think we may have messed something up when we opened that chest. And whatever was in that bag, I think it might have been this boy, I guess man now, because he looks like he's older. I think it was his soul. And we let it out, and if we don't find this thing, a new soul, a new body, a host, whatever, that something bad's gonna happen.
You can't just exchange souls. Can you?
I don't know.
What does he want you to do?
He wants me to find the broken one. He wants me to find another vessel, another soul. And he said it was the broken one, but he wouldn't give me any more details than that.
Do you think he means Zeph? Zeph's kind of damaged.
I don't know.
Get bullied enough by rats.
He said we have until... I keep calling him a he. I don't know if he's a he. This weird black cloud came out of the guy's body, and I have no idea what it is.
Are you okay?
No, he said we have like till the end of today, and then something bad's gonna happen. And he also said something about, do you have the knife? I think we have to do something with the knife.
The dagger.
Did we get rid of the knife?
Is anyone listening to us right now?
No, it's just the two of you in this room and this body on the cot.
Valsina kept the dagger, but she hid it. Okay.
What'd you say, Ron? I didn't hear it.
I think we might need it.
I don't think we should follow orders from whatever that creature is. I don't think...
What happens if we don't? He said something bad would happen. I think it might take one of us if we don't bring this broken soul.
I think we can find out what it wants, but I don't think we need to comply. Not unless the fates blow you to that. We need to tell the others.
Okay.
Let's see if we can have a conversation without the captain hearing us.
Can't we just give him the captain? It like solves two problems.
It creates a few others.
I know how to sail a ship.
I'm not saying we can't sail the ship, I'm just saying... Well, crews need leaders. Anyway, let's find the others, but also, I think I want to talk to the Suma.
The Suma?
The prisoner. The one that Holfi found.
Okay. Do you think he might know something about this? Is he the broken one?
Maybe. I'm just so curious. I didn't think they were real, and now for both of us, like for fate to have brought both of us on board the same ship, there's gotta be a reason.
I've seen some crazy shit in the last few days.
Yeah. Let's find the others. See what they think we should do.
Okay. I just gave Squeakums a hug too. Thank you.
Alright, we'll go back above deck.
Okay. You guys make your way back up there. You got Holfi over there carving away, just kind of jamming out to like some tunes that a couple of the sailors are singing on the poop deck.
Getting a shanty on.
His head. Yeah. Zeph and Valsina are up there as well. Valsina just kind of standing there in wolf form, I think, just looking around.
I've kind of got some paws on like the shark to hold it in place so it doesn't move at all when it gets cut.
Gross.
See, the trick is you want to get the knife just right there in it until you almost hear like a little pop, and you bend the knife and just
Right along the bone.
You look a bit green.
I'm watching and learning from this.
In wolf form.
In wolf form. I still have Valsina consciousness. All my mental stats are still there, so I'm like, interesting. Different anatomy. I can use this for surgery.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. I don't know.
You got the like inquisitive wolf face.
Like I'm picturing like a lab coat and like glasses. Like
Have you ever seen like
lab
dogs
coat?
that need to...
a lab. lab.
Have you ever seen service dogs that go to like chemistry classes with people? They have the full like little goggles.
Is that
and
real?
Little booties. It's so cute. Yeah, it's a real thing.
Anyway.
Sorry.
Yep.
That's
So
what
I'm just
Valsina's
handing you
wearing.
the last bits of the fish, and I think at this point, like, is the shark pretty much cleaned, or is it like?
I would say at this point maybe about an hour has passed. I'd say you're maybe 2/3 of the way through doing the shark.
Oh,
This
that's
got
right.
really hard on the Eldritch Blast. We don't want that.
You just Eldritch Blast away the situation.
Yeah.
Alright, I keep at it. Anyone else want to try?
This section's a bit medium over here.
Alright, we'll try and find you guys.
Okay.
So if an hour's passed, I have de-wolfed.
Yep, do you well. Now you're just Valsina again.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys make your way back up to the main deck, and they're there. You can, yeah, if you want to go. Not sure how you want to go. Bring this up to them. Most of the crew is standing around the deck, doing decky things as well.
Nautical stuff.
I'm a great DM. Yeah.
You're the best.
They're boating.
Yeah.
So I just walk up to Valsina and I'm just gonna pretend to do what she's doing and just lean over and say, "You still got that knife that you found?"
Yeah, I hid it in Triscana's plants. I think she knows.
I think we might need it.
Why would we need it?
I look around. Is there anybody around that could hear us?
There's a lot of people around, but I would say nobody is within 15 feet of you. I think if you whisper, you'd be fine.
Weird dream daggers are cool, but now it also is a murder weapon.
But I think something bad will happen if we don't get this knife.
Okay, that's why I didn't throw it overboard. Okay. Why do you think something bad's gonna happen? What do we have to do with it?
I've seen something weird downstairs. We got a creepy neighbor.
Like that Stuma guy? Like the prisoner person?
No, this is something else.
You're telling me there's two weird things on this ship?
And I wouldn't know what this thing was, right, Mike?
You would not, like the thing that you just talked to.
Yeah.
What you can tell your best perception of what it was is a human emaciated body that looks like it had not been, had not showered in weeks, that was perhaps possessed in some way.
There's just a possessed body downstairs, and whatever was possessing it was talking to me. And it said that we messed up. We took something from him last night. And he needs
The dagger?
No, I don't think. I think the dagger is a means to an end. I think it's like the tool to give him what he needs. I think he's looking for another soul because we may have let a soul out in that box.
Oh yeah, that really spooky thing that dropped a few coins afterwards, and also had a nice key, which got us out of there.
Yeah.
The bag made of human flesh. That thing.
Yep.
So
Yeesh.
The one.
I'll bend down between Zeph and Holfi and cast exposition and bring them up to speed as well.
Sure.
And they didn't give us a hint of a name or anything like that.
It was the boy.
No, the broken one.
Broken one.
I think it's Zeph.
Why is it me?
I mean, have you seen you?
Have you seen you?
Broken.
That's fair.
How am I broken?
Sprained.
Sure. Could it be Rowan?
It very well could be.
It could be Rowan. No offense. But I mean,
Can I hear this?
yes, we're saying it in front of you.
Yeah. You're all within 5-10 feet of each other. Yeah.
We're all
Broken.
huddled around a carcass of a shark. Like huddle.
Casting shade.
Not broken. You're broken.
We're all a little broken. I think that's why we became friends. Holfi, where was the prisoner that you found?
Go to the very bottom deck. Keep going. There's 2 doors, one on the left, one on the right. I believe it's the one on the right.
The very bottom deck?
Far down as you can go before getting to the ocean.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just gonna scan the ship and just look for anybody with a peg leg or a hooked hand, because that's how I'm deciphering broken one.
Okay.
Could be very little.
Yeah, you don't see anybody with a peg leg or a stereotypical like pirate thing.
No
Looks like
eye
everybody here.
patches.
Yeah, no eye patches. Looks like Captain. The captain runs a pretty tight ship.
He's ableist, is what he is.
Yeah,
Able-bodied
only want
crew.
capable people. Yeah.
Boo.
Do you think maybe emotionally broken?
Again, doesn't narrow it down.
The navigator did seem to have something bothering her.
She was my first thought, frankly.
I couldn't tell if, like, she just didn't like people, or if there's, you know, something happened to her that made her afraid.
Maybe. I don't think we should just start going about murdering people.
No, she seemed nice. I don't want to just murder her.
Regardless of who this person is, what are we really going to do?
Even if we find them, I don't think we should help kill someone or steal a soul for a creature of darkness.
We don't know if it's dark. And
Yeah, wait,
You said it was a
creature of
black
darkness.
cloud.
I mean, literally it's dark, but maybe not figuratively.
No.
Okay.
We could try and get the crew around talking. Maybe get people to maybe hear a sad song, share a sad story, something, and see if anyone starts speaking up. And
How much booze do we have left?
What?
Also, we've tried to solve, like, every problem on our own, and it's gone kind of bad, right? The captain is obviously aware of the situation, and he also knows we had wacky dreams where Holfie found a voodoo doll. Like,
yes, but also
should
the
we
whole
fill
story-
him in on
now
weird
there's
demands
also
from Spook?
Did Spookums tell you where?
Spookums. Spookums.
Or you're just gonna hear a disembodied voice.
They mention-
is.
Okay.
Did they mention where they got this original soul?
There was a deal. He said that he struck a deal with the people on this ship, assuming the captain and maybe Jergo or DMX or whatever his name is.
Thick Carl.
Thick Carl's got nothing to do with it, but he might be a broken one. He is half that. Well, dwarf.
Seth has a good point, though. I mean, even if we figure out who it is, that doesn't mean we should murder them.
You said we had to murder them.
If we tell the captain, is he just gonna bring one of us over there and then we become the vessel, though? He doesn't seem to care much about us. He cares more about his crew.
I think we can take him.
DM, do I trust the captain enough to ask him this question? As far as, like, insight goes.
I feel like I would need you to tell me that. I don't know.
Can I, like...
I mean,
Can I roll for insight on, like, whether or not I get a good vibe or a bad vibe, or you just think, like, you know?
Let the fates decide. You know, like roll a d100.
I feel like I would need you to.
To be
I
better.
get what you're getting at. I would need you to like role play it in character somehow.
Okay.
Like,
No, that's fine.
Like, I would say your perception of the captain so far is that he cares for his crew. He cares for whatever mission the crew may be on. However, beyond that, he's trustworthy for that. But beyond that, I think he's primarily your perception so far is excuse me, I'm having a hard time speaking tonight. He's primarily driven by self-interest, which is in line with the goals of the crew and the goals of the ship.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, we could, but... Yeah, there's nothing to say he won't just feed us to it.
What
So
does
I've
he
heard-
want with the soul?
I think he needs a new house.
Oh,
Because we kind of took the last one.
yeah. Like a hermit crab. Oh,
Yep. I guess, and he leaves an empty husk at the end, so I don't think you get your body back.
Are you...
That guy we already stabbed with. Was that not a good enough offering?
Oh, showering. You should
I
probably
think
take care of it.
needs to, whoever we bring has to be live. I asked if I should kill somebody, and he was like, all hoity-toity about it. So
Maybe the guy we stabbed was the host he was using.
no, I think it was
No.
the boy from the dream that we all had.
He
He was older, but that was the body that he was in.
well, he
I'm
said
pretty sure it was him.
we took something of his,
Yeah.
but we took a few things. We took the dagger. We let out the soul. But Holfie also took that doll.
What form did he take in the dream? Was he the boy? Was he the crow? The one that dove after us?
That was interesting.
I mean, the only other person that was in the dream with us, but not with us, was DMX younger. So, and there was a doll of him.
Maybe he
Maybe
was.
we're gonna-
Maybe he wasn't talking about the soul that we left out. Maybe he was talking about the soul. I mean, the doll.
Try giving him the doll.
Holfie
You'd
gave
have
it
to
away.
steal- Well,
I think we should take both DMX and the doll and let him decide which one he wants. Kill two birds with one stone.
I don't understand why we want to help him at all.
Tell me how you're going to get DMX to come with you to this room. He probably already knows what's in there.
It's across from his quarters. He would know.
We could use the fact that he knows what's in there to our advantage. Because he doesn't know we know what's in there. And he wants us to stay away from that area.
he also seemed hesitant to go in. Big man like that. The captain even went in very cautiously, making sure that his man was safe on the other side.
Broken one.
That's right. So the captain already knows what's going on. I say confront him.
I think
Captain knows like 95% of the story.
we should let Valsina confront the captain. I think he likes her best.
DM has a bad poker face.
Don't tell him that.
Well, that's meta shit.
No.
You can't do that.
I think your perception there is flawed, Zeph, because
Perhaps.
you guys, yeah.
Maybe we should split up. A few of us talk to the prisoner downstairs. Maybe one or two of us talk to the captain, and I don't know. We need somebody to ask around.
The only problem with that plan is I'm assuming we are not supposed to have talked to either the Suma downstairs or the prisoner upstairs, and we will be, exposing the fact that we've talked to people we're not supposed to, which is not a good look for us.
Well, we're supposed to be investigating this murder, so it makes sense for us to be questioning people. And as far as downstairs, I mean,
How did you get in that door, by the way? It was locked when we were snooping around this morning.
I think he wanted me in there. It was open when I went down there. It was cracked. And I can't resist an open door. So I looked in, and then it just like sucked me into the room.
It sucked you in.
That's a good truth then. I'm sure if he's carrying this person, he knows that they have weird abilities, right? You mentioned the weird deal they made.
Yeah.
So
He threatened
that's really
that-
not like breaking and entering.
Yeah, but he threatened that if we don't find this broken one for him, that he's gonna start keep poisoning our food, like making things
What?
decay.
I thought that was Zeph.
Me too.
Why not Holfie?
Bad food safety,
Holfie has
Wash
food.
my hands.
Holfie has food preparation experience.
So all this shark that you guys just cut up is gonna be for nothing if we don't find another host.
This is ridiculous.
But maybe you're right. Maybe we do tell the captain, but I'm just worried that he's gonna
I think
use
that
us.
was the last resort.
We all have to establish strong real-world connections to other people. That will miss us when we're gone and makes us seem like we have no problems. Quick, everyone build up your backstory. But not sad, not sad.
Everyone I've ever loved is on a ship many nautical miles from here. I have no one.
But you love them and they're alive.
That's
So
true. That's true.
We're all keeping on the bright side, aren't we?
Why are we doing this? I feel sad.
So we're not the broken person, right? None of us want to.
Oh no, I'm not broken.
Yeah, right. We just gotta prove that.
I am very well adjusted.
Just wake up happy, and then you'll believe you're happy. Keep telling yourself.
Oh, is that all there is to it?
It's Zeph.
Oh god.
I mean, Zeph did lose a hand in the dream, so.
I mean, but it's back on now.
Yeah, but
It's broken in some respect, yes.
symbolic. Maybe we need to find this doll. I don't know.
Okay, just stab me. Whatever.
I take my rapier out. And,
No, don't.
Oh, no.
This is everybody's way
Good
of
night,
telling Nick
Prince.
to get out of the campaign.
No.
I'm just kidding. We love having you, Nick.
Such a dick.
Yeah, I won't roll another one. Okay, I think we should talk to the captain. He clearly knows what's going on here. We have enough plausible deniability, enough alibi, enough excuses that we can talk away any misbehaviors. But
and how are we supposed to tell him that we know about this thing and that we were talking to it?
You got
Cause
sucked in by it.
Yeah, he knows it's weird magic. He made the weird soul deal.
Again, I like the idea of, replace the thing to catch the king, kind of get people talking. When we get people talking, learn a bit more about the crew. Like I saw you schmoozing with people the other day.
I don't know that we have that kind of time.
got one day.
But
I'm
I'd
getting
rather get it
a
right.
lot,
If we go and we bring the wrong person and this thing is dissatisfied, then we've wasted this day. Made a mistake, an error in judgment.
I maintain that there can't be a right person. If this isn't a creature of darkness, then why would it ask for a soul?
I didn't say it wasn't dark. I just said I didn't know.
All right.
Maybe whole feet. He's coughing.
Bit of the salt there.
Black lung.
So what you
It's
think?
shark flesh in the lung.
You think what we need to have a maybe what should we propose something to like raise morale? We've had a bad couple of days and we have a lot of shark. Maybe we could do some kind of cookout. I don't know how the plants are coming along. Are any of them ready?
Fish fry?
Maybe a funeral? Since we just like kind of threw a.
All of that kept under wraps.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So a fish fry.
And he wasn't anyone on the ship. He just like
No, he was crew.
appeared here. Oh, he was. Oh, wait, was he?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, you're right.
I go and kind of like, roll up my apron, set it aside.
Mhm.
I pick up my fiddle and start tuning it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go find Felix.
Felix Baumgarten. Okay.
I think I want to go talk to the Suma. Does anyone want to come with me?
Back you up.
All right. So Holfie, you start, you're just tuning the fiddle up on the main deck. The captain looks over at you. Other people seem to be
Yeah.
kind of enjoying the music that you just started playing. Seems to be,
It's dun dun dun.
yeah, just the tuning.
This guy's pretty good.
Yeah. The morale seems to be increasing a little bit aboard the main deck as they're anticipating some nice music to kind of do the rhythm of their work too.
Yeah, he tuned the hell out of that fiddle. Yeah.
Triskana, you make your way down below decks. I'll start with you. What are you doing?
I'm taking Zeph with me.
You're just kind of pulling him along.
Yeah.
Pulling me, Zeph.
I don't want to go to where Holfie described. I want to go to, I guess, 2 decks down, like where our quarters would be, but on that part of the ship. Because my message spell has a range of 120 feet, so I just want to go until where I think I'm within range of that part of the boat.
Okay. All right.
So can I find like a secluded place where Zeph and I can kind of like tuck in and be out of sight for most people?
Your room, right?
Okay. Would that be within the range that Holfie described?
Your room is kind of in the center of the ship. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you're picturing the ship's like 100 feet long or whatever, when you go down the, yeah, I should commission a map or something. But you go down the ladder, you make your way down the hallway. Your room's kind of in the middle, whereas the room that this creature that Rowan had contact with is kind of towards the end of the hall. So yeah.
There's no one in the crow's nest.
There's no one in the crow's nest, you said?
Like the message range probably just like can't get to
Gotcha.
the crow.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay, so I invite, like, I get down on my knees on the floor of our room and I invite, like, Zeph to sit down next to me. And I dig into my component pouch and I take out a long strand of, like, cured seaweed. And I, like, point in that direction until I feel like I'm, like, targeting him. I haven't met him yet. And I just say, like, out loud so Zeph can hear me. I'm like, hello, cousin. What are you doing on the Siren so far from home? You can reply to this message.
You hear, so there's a brief pause. What sort of sorcery is this? You can reply to this message.
And everything I hear, like, I'm relaying to Zeph.
Uh-huh.
Like, he sounds surprised.
I would be as well.
Yeah. He speaks common, so that's something. All right. I thought that you were... My people told us that you were only stories. We've been apart so long. You left the Astra so long ago. Why would Sarah blow us on this same ship?
Stories? Huh. Who are you? Why are you here?
My name is Triskana Vorkala of the Vorkala Gorana. My people are Astra, which means you are my cousin. And Kaiopena has brought me here. You can reply to this message.
Your people are forsaken. You abandoned us. That is what our stories tell us. What do your stories tell you?
You are swayed by Uila Oti. You followed the dark storm goddess into the dark. And you left us. And we let you go so you could spill your blood in the water. That's not our way, but if that's yours, I understand. But why are you here?
I am here as a prisoner.
Just burning cantrips left and right today. Why have they taken you prisoner?
The captain believes I have something to do with the ship that went missing. My ship was reported having been seen near the lighthouse. Free me, cousin.
I turn to Zeph. Do you remember when Rowan cut the anchor on that ship?
Vaguely?
Do you think that's the ship he's talking about, or no? Different lighthouse? Lighthouse is not the same as the Smuggler's Neck.
I hope so. We seem to be just embroiled with conflict anyway, so
Yeah.
why wouldn't it be the same?
Alright, I cast another message to the Suma. Those slaves, were they yours?
They are now. Or at least, for now. The captain wants them back. You should free me, cousin. The captain's using me for more than just the slave trade.
What does the captain want with Asuma?
I'm being transported to Artema. Not only for the cost I've inflicted for stealing their slaves, but I have a particular knowledge of the water. But there is something else as well.
So many secrets, Zeph.
It's all secrets, all the way down.
All the way down. Why did you have the slaves? My people don't believe in that. Why did you have them?
We stole them from the Dervos ship. So they are now ours. They are our property now.
Do you have any other questions you think I should ask him?
Does he know anything about the soul business?
It's worth a shot. Alright, I'll cast sending again. Have you heard of the broken one?
There is perhaps one aboard that would be broken.
Is it
Perhaps
Zeph?
if you freed me, cousin,
Oh.
I could tell you.
Well played, bastard.
He is very good. You know my name and my clan. What of yours?
My name is Vorak Atural of the Atural clan.
Vorak.
Vorak.
Okay.
What's he going to do if we free him?
I ask him that.
I have information that would be of value to you. That would be of even more value to the Emperor.
Secrets all the way down.
What I'm sorry, the Suma have
That's not what
involved
we asked.
the Suma have involved themselves with the people of Dervos? And the Emperor? I mean, why would you care about the Emperor and the Landwalkers at all? And it just gets cut off because I'm still like rambling past the word limit.
Did you send that to him, though?
Yeah.
I care not for the Emperor. Why do you think I am down here? They want the information from me. I am being interrogated.
It sounds like if we let him out, he's gonna fuck shit up.
Yeah. I don't like anyone on the ship except you three. 4. No, 3. All right, one last message. All right, cousin. Perhaps I will free you soon. I'll be in touch. I don't
Reply to this message.
Yes, you can reply to this message.
Howard.
I
That's
don't.
all you get back.
Yeah. I don't trust anyone here. At least he's not, a literal nightmare. I was raised to think that he was, some kind of monster, but
I'd say the jury's still out on that.
He speaks common. It's not like that.
Bar is low.
It's not like that.
It's the low denominator.
I learned to count them in a week.
All right, I hear music above deck. Should we get back to the others?
Or should we just go let this dude out?
I don't think we should trust anyone on this ship except each other.
I'm very close to going full chaos, honestly. This is absurd.
I haven't seen you in my vision yet. But if Valsino or Rowan thinks that's what we should do, then you have my magic. And I will tip the whole ship asunder if need be, but only if that's what they think we should do.
Okay, so they're the beacon of morality now, I see.
No, not at all. They're
We're just
just...
absorbing the main character energy.
I think you would be a terrific party leader. You haven't appeared in my vision yet, so I don't know if I should follow you.
Don't misunderstand. I'm not trying to lead.
And if you sail Rowan and Valsina on, your chaos energy, I will follow.
We'll see. What else are we going to do? We have no direction.
I think I need to get up higher and prey on it for a while.
Okay. So let's transition there. So Rowan, I know you're going to head down to talk to Felix. But first, let's go to Valsina. Is there anything you want to do, Valsina?
Not until after they've both done their thing.
Okay.
I would
all right.
maybe want to talk to the captain, but I want to get like a group consensus first.
Okay. All right. So Rowan, you make your way down below deck as you look for Felix. Felix, the boatswain.
Felix.
Yeah, Felix von Luckers. And you find him sitting in the mess hall by himself, just kind of smoking a pipe, feet propped up on one chair, kind of leaning back in a chair. Looks like his eyes are kind of just like half or 3/4 closed as he's just enjoying a few minutes of downtime, smoking a pipe down in the mess hall.
Just in time for you to ruin it.
I come in, and I'm looking really, really distressed, and I just start crying, and I'm walking over to him.
Dear, what is it? He pulls his feet down off the seat and kind of taps the seat.
People don't like gnomes here very much.
Oh, what do you mean? Me and my gnomies here, we get along with the rest of the boat just fine.
Well, I got a threat. He said they were going to hurt me, and he called himself the Broken One. I don't know who he is. I'm scared.
Broken One. Who said this?
I don't know. I just got like somebody said it through the door, and when I opened the door, they weren't there anymore, and
It was a he, you say?
I'm not sure. It sounded like a hushed whisper. It was hard to tell if it was a man or a woman.
The Broken One. What do you think? Why? What would that mean?
It seemed like they just had some issues with me, and I don't know what I did. I'm just here like everybody else. Like I didn't ask to be on this ship, and I'm trying to be helpful, and I don't know what I did.
Don't do a deception check. With advantage. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna give you inspiration for the terrific role play there, and if you choose to use it for this, you can. He kind of like pulls out his pipe, taps out the ash from the pipe, puts it in his pocket, looks around the mess hall. The broken one. Can I tell you a secret?
All the way down.
This is a job for me, Rowan. This ship, I think I told you this before. I think the captain is a little too close to the Empire. I remember a time before Emperor Salanor. Things were different. Things were better. You must keep this to yourself. This job pays the bills, feeds my family. But the broken one, you say? There's only one here who I think is broken. She is the first mate.
I did upset her.
Oh no. But it's probably best you keep to yourself then. You don't want to upset the crew. Trust me. Stay on their good side. Keep your chin up, Rowan.
Thank you, Felix. You're the only thing that makes it feel home here.
He stands up, kind of pats you on the shoulder, nods, and walks out of the mess hall up towards the main deck.
I go to find everybody else.
Okay. So you make your way back up to the main deck. Triskan and Zeph, where'd you guys go?
I went to the crow's nest to commune a little bit.
So where your plants are and everything?
I'm
Okay.
checking on my plants, but also I'm just like listening to the wind.
I followed up topside, but I didn't climb up there with her, obviously. She wanted some time to pray on it, so I just went up, just looking over the side of the...
So respectful. That's never stopped Valsina. Thank you.
So Triskana, as soon as you get to the top, you're climbing up there, you seem to notice, there's always something that you seem to notice once you get up to this crow's nest. As soon as you get up there, something doesn't seem right about your plants. You immediately notice they're still alive, but they seem to be devoid of color.
In all the buckets, or just the bucket that is hiding a cursed dagger?
Just the bucket with the dagger.
Fucking Valsina. These were by bananas! Okay. I try and like make my face like expressionless, like I don't know or care. But I just lost 3 days worth of growth on trees that are really hard to grow. It's fine. It's fine.
Albino plants right now.
Cave plant.
All right. I'll sit down on the floor of the crow's nest and just like try and take in the wind and listen for messages from my deities. Nothing formal. It's a, role play.
You take a moment to breathe in salt air, breeze on your face, the ocean wind, and you hear a whisper in your ear a few minutes later that only you can hear. Danger to come. Be careful. There is danger among you. It's not that what you can see which is the problem. It's that what you cannot see.
come through.
Beware.
Beware the what?
Siren.
I think at that point I start singing. Oh, Australia girls don't use no gold. Leave away, boys. Brush their hair with a codfish bone.
You're Triscott, you're suddenly like jolted out of your peaceful.
I'm gone away for the sailing.
Right.
Turn around and look at Halsey.
It's good.
I should not sing. I learned that.
You absolutely should.
Good.
You absolutely should. All right, I'll stay up just a little while longer.
I'm looking at you oddly because of the lyrics, not because of your ability.
It's a 6 on performance. Just.
You-
I feel I'm trying to like I'm not a very good singer, but I'm trying to teach the crew the words so they just pick up on the shanty and it goes.
Definitely.
At this point, so it's like early afternoon. Lunchtime has passed, and there seems to be no lunch for anyone. The captain makes an announcement. Due to the condition of most aboard the ship, we will be skipping lunch today and give everyone time to rest and settle their stomachs. Dinner will be served early this evening around 5 p.m.
Make a nice shark stew.
Fish and stew. Sounds good.
Might be decent-ish on their stomachs.
Good idea, Valsina. He turns to the cook. He's just kind of hanging out there next to the first mate, and the captain nods, says, "Make it happen."
I'm just like the teacher's pet in this.
I was just thinking that. God, you are sucked up.
Thank God, our group needs one.
Yes, I
I've
no
got a
idea what
clue.
you're really like.
If only he knew I was gonna sell gin to the crew and make some fat cash.
Fat bucks, yo.
They never suspect the teacher's
Stacks
pet.
on stacks.
You're the Jesse Pinkman of the Selena.
So can I just appear next to Hulfie without anybody noticing? Just go.
Phil just skips a string.
Is that the sound that makes?
Yeah. Oh God, I needed
Never
this.
did that, you know.
How about a fine spider tartar? Hey, Christine.
Which, did I just comment that was something from our last session?
All right, so what are you guys doing? Early afternoon, another nice day.
Can I just
No, we found something interesting.
I did too.
Oh boy, let's share.
Show and tell.
Well, Dulcinea, our Toscana might tell it better, but she had a conversation with her childhood nightmare on board.
I already know I'm not going to tell it better.
He knows some things, but we have to let him out. And if we don't let him out, I don't know what'll happen. But if we do let him out, I also don't know what will happen. But I think either direction is not going to be good. So maybe we should just flip a coin.
Well, what's he trying to barter with as far as information to get out?
Just kind of you would tell this part better.
At this point, I'm coming down from the crow's nest, looking a little rattled.
Oh, I thought you'd come down. Toscana, what was it that your childhood nightmare friend said he had?
Information?
Information. Everyone has information.
Except us.
I have information.
What's your
What are you doing
information?
with your fingers? What is it? Stop it. The dead giveaway.
So what did you find out?
I know who the broken one is.
Zeph?
Oh, what the fuck?
It is not Zeph. It's a woman.
I told you.
Could also be Zeph.
You're sure it's
I
not
am
that?
not a woman.
We all
Not
have
there's
secrets.
anything wrong with being a
Definitely.
woman, but I am not one.
Okay, who is it?
Secrets all the way down.
So I'm just looking around,
All
making
the
sure
way.
nobody's looking or paying attention.
Everybody
Good.
seems pretty busy. Nobody's paying particular attention to the five of you standing around, chatting.
Didn't transmit.
Valsina?
It's the first mate. The first mate.
Is Dahlia?
I don't know.
Thalia. Well, yep.
Thalia? Yeah.
Thalia. Yep.
Wait, is she the one that has a brother?
Yes.
Yeah, the cook is her brother. I can't remember her name though. I should. I've worked with her quite a bit now.
It seems like you've not worked with them even more.
Does that present any qualms for anyone about letting this creature then possess someone with that much influence over the
Yeah, that doesn't
Well, we
sound.
definitely can't call the captain.
Wait, how did you come across that information?
I have my sources.
Now you're being cagey? It's secrets all the way down.
I found it was Felix. Felix told me.
Oh, Felix, of course.
You'll still trap you are.
Not Thick Carl?
No, not Thick Carl. Thick Carl is a saint.
Don't take Felix away. Kinda starting to like him. So.
I have no qualms with anyone except everyone that wants to kill me.
That's
So you
fair.
have problems with everyone.
Indeed. Or those that have secrets.
You have problems with everyone.
Does Nira like either of you? Could you try and find out more about his sister?
No, no one likes us. We're the cooks. You've seen everyone?
I like
Who
you.
brought the
Yes, we are the least favorite people aboard this ship at the moment.
Yes.
I just thought,
They might like you.
I think your Suma friend is probably better like than we are. But he's in chains.
Yeah, but if we know who the broken one is, do we even need to let him out? He sounds too smart. I think we should
He-
keep him in there.
Wanted us to bring the broken one to him.
Oh,
Yes.
I mean, we're not talking about I thought we were talking
Ah,
about.
there's two different things, yes.
Yeah, so maybe we can trick her into getting there.
but that
What
begs
if there's
the...
Oh, it's a shame there's not a way for us to use both of these. Let him out, get the secret, and then send the Suma in to see our friend.
What are we calling this entity? It's just
Spookums, right?
Spookums? The smoke monster from Lost? What?
Smoke monster.
But it still begs the question, why? Why would you help this creature?
Right. You said you already made a deal with the captain, right? And we would, in theory, be sacrificing the first mate, the captain's first mate, right? Like, maybe that's above our pay grade. Do you think we just...
I mean, it's this or we die of starvation.
I mean, I can feed 10 people every day.
I thought I could...
There's
I could.
a lot more than 10 people on this ship, though, downside.
I thought I
What
would
are
be
these
able to
names?
feed people with my
Fine.
plants, but something's happened to one of my plants. My bananas have gone cray, and
Oh,
they
you
look
don't...
they look haunted and sad, cursed, if you will. It's really, really weird.
What if we just kill this fart cloud?
With
Did
the
he
weird
have a smell?
dagger?
I don't know. Just
What if we just took the weird dagger and stabbed him and just see what happens?
seem to want the dagger. So I don't know if we should give
Oh, God.
said dagger.
So then, what, you think we should toss said dagger?
Is there a
Or
window
just-
in that room?
No, it's
And-
not the ship. Oh, the room.
Portal?
Yeah, in the room that the
The smoke monster from Lost's room.
yeah,
There was not. There's no window. Nope.
you can't suck him out. If only vacuum cleaners were invented.
Do you have your weird teleportation ring? Can't that just, like, chink someone?
Not of their. It has to be of their own free will.
Yeah, willing.
Got it.
A
At
willing.
least that's what I
to your
have
object.
noticed because I have tried to teleport Zeph a few times and it didn't.
That's pretty funny.
Well, I'm glad that you're bad at magic.
Yeah. Probably a good thing for everybody. I'm bad at magic.
I did get a
You'll
sense
get better.
when
I'm
I
bad too. It's fine.
When I went to commune, I did get a sense on the wind, like a warning. The sense that we need to beware of not what we can see, but what we cannot. Like the sound of the siren.
I mean, do you want me to... I can't remember if we snooped around with detect magic on this ship yet, but we could do some snooping.
I think my singing was dangerous.
Do you think you sound like a siren?
No, nothing like one.
Your voice is very lovely, much less haunting.
You've had sirens before.
Haven't we all?
Only in the
Our
dream.
first night.
That scream? Hardly enticing.
I thought that was a banshee.
I like the detect magic idea. I could help with that.
I mean, because anything that's otherworldly and dangerous hopefully should give us some kind of signature, even if we don't know much about it. You know, we can confirm or deny some possible ideas.
I think we should assume everything has a downside. It doesn't matter what we do at this point.
You think we should just pick a direction and go in it?
Well, what's the worst thing that could happen with each of these scenarios? Let's think about
The ship
both.
goes down and we all drown. Next question.
I think that's going to happen anyway.
Oh no, I thought of a worse one. We get stuck in that weird dream nightmare, like forever.
Oh, that could be unpleasant, sure.
Yeah, right? Anyone else?
We drown, but we don't die.
We let the ghost monster out, and he starts to turn the world into that.
So
dream.
which monster are we going to let out? The ghost monster or the nightmare on Triscana Street? What's
Here's
Well,
the
it
thing.
seems like
he's
it seems
so-
like a dude. Like, not a good dude, but he's just a dude.
He did seem
I don't
like
know,
just a
something-
dude.
He sounded like a manipulative dude, though. Like, I know manipulative.
Maybe a bit.
Yeah, you do.
But he's gonna be a problem in like 6 months, whereas weird darkness cloud person could like kill us all tomorrow.
yeah, but what does do to help us with Darkness Cloud problem?
Was the darkness cloud thing contained in the room, or did it sound like it was free to move about? After all, one of the guards was found with a knife and a note and a noose. I think the thing is already free, so it's not a question of letting which monster out. One of the monsters already is out.
Why did they even have this thing on the ship anyway? Why'd they make a deal with it?
The only way I think we could find out more about that is talking to, not our, but my good old friend, the captain.
I don't know if this would help, but I can detect thoughts.
Yes,
That is
I
very
had-
interesting.
Why has that not come up before now?
If there was a way to bring up the
Because I just
subject,
leveled up.
there you go. That's why. If there's a way to maybe make the captain think of the matter without us directly speaking to him, you can detect thoughts.
Or we could get him drunk. Is it-
Another idea.
that seems more fun.
Well, the captain may not wish to partake. Can't necessarily control that so much. Although there is something I could do, maybe whip up a frenzy of words to enthrall everyone in the mess hall, regaling them with some sort of story, getting them into a drinking game, the captain included, if he chooses to accompany the men.
You can do that?
I
I
could.
don't know how much gin I've made, but I can contribute whatever's going.
Or Valsina could seduce him.
I'm alright,
He's-
thanks.
He's already seen you turn into that dog thing several times.
Yeah, that's probably a deal breaker for most.
Would work in your favor.
Well,
You seem like you like.
secrets
You know,
all
we
the
could
way
sing, we
down.
could sing.
Oh, wait, that
I think that's going to be the next song. Right, it's going to be "Secrets All the Way Down."
Alright, so I guess we're talking to the captain. But can we agree now that we're not gonna just spill every single thing like we did with the dream? Because I feel like we gave him way too much.
Okay,
got it.
sorry.
Okay. So what's our plot points here?
Totally
What
wrong.
are the main points we want to hit, and what are the main points we want to conceal? Right.
Well,
He
We
knows
know
about
about-
the dream.
Look at you guys being strategic.
First time for
Well, sit
everything.
down, you like-
We never do this in Songs of Creation.
Because you're a player in Songs of Creation.
Yeah,
We've got
Mr.
Matt on our side now.
Yeah, I cast Shatter.
Oh,
Who-
no,
On what?
no.
On the
Who I am
captain.
as a DM and who I am as a player. Two different people, man.
Let's start giving them drinks at least, and then maybe we'll use a little magic to loosen them up. See what works.
Let's also try to absolve ourselves of wrongdoing as much as possible.
I like that one. I like that one.
These problems found us. We didn't go opening doors or
We
seeking
need problems.
things
We
out.
just saved the entire ship from a giant shark. That should be enough to exonerate all of
We
us.
gave the ship an entire giant shark.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. So
Nobody
right,
does.
we had a weird dream that that affected reality, or a weird dream sucked us in, right? And we witnessed it. And now, because of said weird dream that linked to creature that the captain made a deal with, someone was drawn in or heard voices, right? So now we've gathered this new information, and now we're being good crew members and presenting it to our captain.
Or we could interrogate him as a murder suspect.
I don't think he would take kindly to that.
We could do that, but someone let it slip that someone got murdered, and now my physicals aren't gonna be covert anymore. So
Who did that?
I don't know, someone that worked maybe in the kitchens, perhaps. I don't know, or someone that went to the kitchens. Yeah, I think so. No,
Pull the doll straight out of my pocket. I'm not entirely sure what could have been. I'm just a really big fan, DMX. Thank you.
So in the dream, does it seem like this smoke creature was the bully and Officer Zala was the boy being bullied?
The boy
I won't
shall
say
be.
it.
we're switching.
But you
from what I
remember-
can remember at the end.
But what you told us that the bully said was Dragonborn aren't welcome around here.
Or Dragonborn like you,
Yeah.
implying maybe there's more than one type of Dragonborn. I don't know.
But if we want to ask questions, I think Officer Zala might also know who this person is.
It could be that the memories we saw of the boy, the shade, were just of the memories of the shell that this spirit is residing in. Might be
Rowan
just that.
just starts walking away. I'm gonna go get that really nice mead that I have.
So do you
Alright.
want to talk to Officer Zala first, or
I'm not going to
Yeah,
say
I'll
it.
be right back.
I'm not going to call him that.
DMX.
I'm not going to do it.
All right, so Rowan, you head down to your quarters and you grab that nice bottle of mead and you kind of look at it,
hey,
nod, and you kind of put it into your, into your satchel. You just carry it, whatever, and bring it back up to the main deck. So who's doing what?
I'll go down to the mess hall to start working on getting dinner ready and, seeing about who's going to be coming up and trying to think of how to get a drinking game going. Or something to get the crew lively and talking.
I'll carry some shark down with me and start working on a stew.
Okay.
I'll try and
Okay,
help build morale, like dancing or whatever it is Holfie's building. I'll try and help with it.
Okay.
and I'm gonna generate. I'm gonna use some of my spell slots. Maybe make a few good berries to help. I mean, it's just a little bit of healing, but maybe it'll make some of the seasick people feel a little better.
Okay. All right. So Valsena, you kind of stay on the main deck. You make these berries, and we just hand them out to people, or you just make a thing.
How big? How many crew members are there?
On the main deck right now, maybe about 20.
20. But how many are
Yeah.
on the whole ship?
What did I say before? Like 40 or 50, I think.
Okay.
I think it was like 40 or 50 people on the whole ship.
Okay.
If I remember correctly.
Including
do
us, including the magic people.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I use all my first levels, I can totally swing good berries for everyone.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you make this big bundle of good berries, and they're just kind of hanging out there. You put them into like this cask, this empty cask for people to partake
Yeah,
in.
Can I?
So I'll sell it as more of an herbal remedy for upset stomachs, not berries I generated out of magic.
Yep.
Can I help you pass them out? I don't think many people like me.
Oh yeah.
Thanks. Unless they don't work, in which case I don't know you.
Right.
I'm still
Yeah.
mad about the bananas.
I'm sorry. I'll help you fix. We can make new bananas.
It's fine.
I didn't think when I put I was just in panic mode.
It's
man.
fine. It's fine.
Did you move it out? I mean, we could.
No, I didn't want to touch it.
That's kind of smart. You're right. I have always moved it with like a cloth. Kind of wakes me out. Sorry for putting it in food. Really didn't think that far ahead. Other than, oh God, I don't want to be murdered.
It's okay. It was a stressful situation.
Yeah.
Are you seasick? Do you want to try one of these? They're the surgeon's special remedy.
Yeah, no, they help settle your stomach. Replenish like that good gut bacteria.
Some of the
Bacteria bomb?
crewmen, you get small smiles out of them, like, thanks. They take a handful of the berries and start eating them as they're doing the work.
Just one. Ooh.
Oh,
Somebody's gonna
I mean, no, it's fine. They won't hurt you. I'm just making sure there's enough for everyone to get some. If it's already in your mouth, you can keep it.
okay. All right. Cheers. Thank you. Goes back to swabbing the deck.
Yeah, let me know if it makes you feel any better.
I didn't care about that until Mike told us that, like, the crew was keeping score. Now I'm nice.
All right, so you guys are handing out berries. Zeph, what are you doing? So you and Holfie went down to the mess hall to start on cooking.
Yeah, working on the shark stew, fisherman stew.
Yep. So Nira is down there, kind of just setting up the kitchen for to cook dinner that evening. More shark there, huh?
Yeah, just getting some prep.
All right. Make sure it doesn't go bad this time.
What do you want me to do about it? It's
Just cook
fresh
it.
as can be.
Just cook it.
I'll cook it.
Lose the attitude. I'll be out of here as fast as that shark was swimming.
I would be delighted. just so it's not clear, Zeph has snapped with a high level of drama.
That is done.
Over it.
Yeah,
Zeph slams down the shark. Takes a knife.
It's like a whole like.
Yeah.
I'm picturing
I want
little
you to
Gordon
know.
Ramsay right now.
Yeah.
It's very important for me to know that you know I was going to do this anyway.
There you go. That's the energy I wanted to see. That's what he says. Yeah.
I just give a shitty look and keep going.
I was like, as you're slamming on the fillet, and then like fish bones like scatter everywhere off the top of it.
Zeph is a moody 13-year-old.
This 3-foot gnome slamming this hunk of shark
Oh
around.
my God, I'll do it. God.
All right, and Holfie, so you're down there too. You're starting. You're just kind
I'm
of
not
seeing.
my dad!
You're not my real captain.
You see this interaction between Zeph and
I'm having flashbacks
and
to my
Nira.
daughter in her teenage years and just like.
you just got like your head down and you're just like trying to ignore it. Okay. And then
What
so
are you
Rowan,
looking
so
at?
what are you doing?
Sorry, what was that?
So Rowan, what are you doing? You went down and grabbed your bottle of mead.
Yep, I'm headed back up. I'm just gonna keep an eye out for the captain.
Okay. From what you can see, the captain's door to his quarters are open. You don't see the captain around anywhere, but you do see a light on inside his the captain's quarters.
Okay. So I'm gonna walk up to his quarters and just like knock on the open door.
And you see the captain and the first mate in there. First captain's sitting at the table. First mate kind of standing over the table, and it looks like they were chatting. They look over you. He gestures. The captain, Captain Crawley, gestures. Come in, come in. What is it, Rowan?
Well, we're trying to boost the morale on the ship, and I was wondering if you wanted to partake. And then I just pull out the bottle of mead, be like, want some?
He looks over at the sundial, kind of on the edge of the room where the sun kind of shines in from outside. I think it's time. Thank you. And he pulls out a few glasses from his desk and sets them out there. 3 of them for the 3 of you.
I'll pour an even amount, but maybe like a little heavier on the captain's side.
Okay.
He is
Do the
very
op-
large compared to you.
I can hold
To,
my
to the ocean. To the crew.
ocean and
He just throws it back. He doesn't even sip it. Takes it like a shot.
you didn't even say this is good mead. Here, try again. That was not the proper way of doing it.
Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. Coughs a little bit, like he's not used to actually sipping liquor, or not liquor, but mead. It's very good. I can tell it's very fine. Thank you.
Isn't this the mead she stole from his smuggling operation?
You should be familiar.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I guess he doesn't usually partake.
So this is not the meat I stole. This
It's
is
something that she was given.
yes, because I was pretending to be Holfie's son.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
It's still ill-begotten, but
In a different way. In a...
In
Okay.
an unrelated way to the plot
yes.
so far.
And then so I'm just gonna look around and be like, this looks kind of like a stuffy room. It's so nice outside. Sure you don't want to just like come out? And I mean, they're like starting up music. They've got some good berries. You might want one.
Looks at first mate. I don't suppose it wouldn't hurt. Stands up, pushes himself up off the desk, grabs the bottle of mead that you put on the desk and pours himself a little bit more, and sets it back and walks out onto the main deck with you.
I'm gonna take the rest of the mead and cork it, follow him out.
Okay. Stands over by the railing, looking out at the Siren Ocean.
And I'll just I'm picturing that his area is above everybody else. Just some kind of like balcony, but I'm not sure if that's the case.
It's on the main, like his room, you mean?
Yeah.
His captain's quarters are on the main deck. They're basically at the like at the front. I always forget the terms. They're at the very front of the boat. So it is on the main deck.
I just say
Up above that is the poop deck.
okay. I just say really loud, let's party!
The other crew goes, what are you drinking there, Captain? Captain goes, some mead. It's a fine mead courtesy of Rowan here, the surgeon. Or should I say the assistant surgeon, is that right?
Yes.
Yes. Listen, I don't think there's enough mead for everyone, but I think we can make a special occasion of it. Turns to first mate.
Thalia.
I can't remember anybody's name despite being the DM. Thalia Harlan goes, head down to Jack's quarters and bring us up a cask of ale for the crew. I think we can take it easy today. Thalia nods.
Hearing the commotion, I asked the cook, should we ever have, take meals above deck? Something to maybe, I think the good fresh air would be better than them coming down here to eat.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't want to carry. Oh,
You know what, Holfie?
shark.
You should talk to your friend Zeph over here. Should take a lesson from you thinking outside of the box like that. Make sure you stay on top of him, all right? He's got promise, but he's got an attitude.
Ride him so
It's
hard.
not my first rodeo.
Very well.
Quick.
Dinner will be served above decks tonight.
Picnic.
Come along, Zeph.
Picnic style.
I'm just standing there like in my apron.
Just, wait till Zeph is, wait till we're out of the way and like give Zeph a wink and everything is like, no, we're on that guy's bad side as is. Tomorrow I'll let, me be the asshole. You can put me in check.
I appreciate your kindness. I'm fine being the asshole.
Alright, that works for me too then.
As you guys make your way out of the mess hall, the kitchen, to make your way up to the main deck to prepare the food up there, you see first mate Thalia Harlan with DMX making their way down the ladder to the deck below you, where your quarters are. As they make their way down to grab some ale.
Interesting. So, Valsina, what's our plan? Were we going to try and get the captain talking? Or do we want to go snoop on the first mate?
We've already made progress towards getting the captain talking, but I mean, there's 5 of us, and doing 2 objectives at the same time is always beneficial.
I can only detect thoughts once, so who do you think I should focus on?
I mean, this might be a question for Rowan. God, I forgot your name for having something there. About how how nice the captain's feeling, and if you think you can get him talking without magical means.
I'm kind of like, I've already walked over to you guys. I think the captain's in a good enough mood that he is willing to let loose a little. So maybe the first mate.
You want me to use my spell on her?
I mean, what are you planning on asking her? Like, or I guess you're planning on reading her thoughts, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. It would probably be best if someone else asked her a question, then I could figure out what the truth was.
So, yeah, assuming I'm up as well. So, did you want me to maybe get the crew to talking about, say the subject of ghost stories and the like, or about the Suma, the Ostra? What subject would you like me to bring up, and maybe from there?
I don't think you should bring up the Suma. That's very
It
specific.
is very specific, especially if there's something real.
Yeah.
Have fun. I'll see you guys later.
Just make a bunch of soul puns and jokes if you want.
Just so they have souls on the brain.
Stew is really great for the soul, isn't it?
I would.
Not to try to wing, but
If anyone can do it, Zeph can.
Is that Hype Squad?
He loves puns.
Oh, I'm gonna run back real quick and just be like, maybe the captain knows a little bit more about than the first mate. I don't know. He's the one that made the deal with the thing, so
Maybe we should do captain first, and then figure out where we should go from there.
She's the broken one. I wonder if she knows.
Yeah.
If
I
she
wonder if the
doesn't,
captain
it could be a dead end. We could find out that she misses her cat. But if she is the broken one and is aware of it,
At this point, the first mate and DMX emerge up on the first deck without a cask of ale. And the first mate, Captain, come here. We need to speak. Captain looks to you, Rowan. You'll have to excuse me for a moment, please. And walks over towards DMX and the first mate. And they're kind of huddling over by the ladder that goes below decks,
we try to
hurriedly whispering to each other.
I think they know you. Got the smoke monster out of his husk.
Go listen in.
yeah, I'd like to, again, tuning the fiddle, try to listen in.
Mm-hmm. So you just came up above decks and you're trying to listen. Go and do a perception check.
I'm assuming, I don't think my still is done yet, right? Like, I haven't made any gin yet.
Probably not long enough. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely not long enough. Yeah.
13.
13. Dead. He's what? We were just in there earlier today. He was fine. How? He's crumpled up on the cot. I'm not sure. Well, we can't let the crew find out. Who's gonna take care of the ale? I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. What do we do with the body? What do we do about us? I don't know, Captain. We'll get rid of the body first. Very well. Take care of it. Thalia. Dargo. Take care of it swiftly. Straightens himself up, the captain does. Takes another swig of his drink and heads back over towards you, Rowan. Wolfie's the only one that heard this.
At this point, this is why I bought, like, a literal handle of Everclear before we left. That I made gin with the first night. I'm gonna use however many good berries. Assuming we found out there's no ale, right? We don't see it brought up.
None has been brought up yet.
Where's the ale?
Oh, don't you worry, Rowan. It's on its way up. They're just having a little trouble with the keg. It seemed to have leaked a little bit on the bottom. Seemed to be stuck to the floor of the quarters.
You want Holfie or Zeph to go get it?
Oh, I don't think so. I think DMX and Thalia here. I think they can take care of it themselves.
Captain's not
Takes 2 to carry a cask.
Unless you
Or
get a shatter.
I just give him a little bit more meat. I'll pour some in mine too, so it doesn't look suspicious.
Cheers.
Cheers.
A few minutes pass, and up again from the ladder emerge DMX and Thalia, pushing a cask up through the hole. He goes, nobody, DMX goes, nobody get excited. This one's bad. I'm gonna have to toss it overboard.
Whoa, wait. I'm gonna have to cast it at 2nd level, but that's fine. Bring as much fruit as you want within a 5-foot radius, and I should be able to make it drinkable.
Purify food and oh god. Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna make it drinkable.
I don't think it works on
literally
corpses.
took that because stuff kept expiring. I was like, we're out at sea. I've got to get the essentials.
This is gonna be good. Go ahead and try and purify that corpse. Let's see what happens.
So you gotta purify in there.
So what exactly are you doing? What's the spell?
She wants to cast Purify food and drink.
On the expired. Oh no! I don't know. Wait, has anyone?
You don't know. You don't know. You were doing exactly.
Expired. Yeah.
It expired.
I have no idea. Oh my god.
You were.
This is good. This is good.
It's what her character would have done. So do it.
What I would have done.
Yeah.
I'm a pro at this.
So as you're like starting to cast it, they're like, no, really, it's okay. But you've kind of beaten them to the punch. You've already it's done. You've already casted purification. And they look around at the crew, and the crew's like, good. One person in the crowd's like, that's one unwasted cast. Thank you, Valsina. Thank you. Good surgeon right there. Not only sewing up the crew, but sewing up the ale as well. Cheers to Valsina.
Yeah, cheers. Let's tap it right now. Tap that keg. Tap that keg.
So the first mate and DMX kind of look at each other. They just they're trying to hide like a panicked look in their eyes, and they're just looking back to each other.
I love ale. Tap that
nice?
keg. Tap
Captain,
that keg.
Well,
Captain-
why hold out on the good stuff then?
This is
Captain goes,
fucking brilliant.
Allow me to. I will be the first. Shall I? Yes? Allow me to try it first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The captain.
Woo, Captain.
He walks into his quarters and he pulls out don't know what it's called, but it's one of those like it's just okay. He takes a nail from his quarters, not a small nail, kind of a larger nail, and he what's that?
A spigot.
Not a spigot. It's an actual nail,
Like a railroad spike.
like just like not a railroad spike, not as big as that, like a slightly
nail.
like, large nail, like a nail. He takes the nail, puts it on the cask, pulls out a hammer that he also grabbed from his quarters, and ding, 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 and the nail goes into it. And then he pulls out the nail, and the ale starts spitting out. And he puts up his cup, and he looks around and puts the nail back in there. And you kind of see him kind of like swallow a little bit, like he hasn't drank it yet. He's just
It's
looking,
purified.
and he's
probably
trying
fine.
to he's trying to like smile and look around at the crew. Cheers
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes,
to a
Captain.
relaxing day.
So relaxing.
He puts it up to his lips, but you can see, for those of you looking, doesn't actually sip it. Kind of just touches his lips, and then goes back into the glass.
Oh, come on. Don't
be
be shy.
I'm imagining we just turn this whole thing into like the tequila that has like the little worms or snakes in it. Like that's what I'm imagining I have accidentally created.
Yeah, it's more delicious than it was before on account of the purification. It's so pure now.
The me flavored water, right?
For your body.
He turns to Thalia. Thalia, you know what? How about you do the honors? Thalia grabs it,
That's me.
looks around, throws back the entire glass of ale.
This is what
From-
broke her. We caused it.
Aye, cheers! And all the crew, they all kind of head down below decks towards the mess hall to grab cups from the mess hall, and they start coming back up to fill up their tankards with ale.
What's it taste like?
Is it
Is it good?
Is it really pure?
Is it good?
I think I'll abstain tonight.
Some of the sailors like, it has a strange red tint to it.
I would, like, one by one, like to go up to each of you and say, do not drink any of that.
Why?
Just cleaned it.
No. Listen, trust me on this. I'm not going to say it right now, but do not drink any of that.
You're going
You have-
around to all the crew that's gotten ale and trying to say this to them.
No,
Just us.
no, God,
Fuck
no,
them.
Just
Oh,
us.
that's right, because you're the only one that knows. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you poison?
I did not. No, it's not poisoned. I'll tell you that much. Technically, probably safe to drink, but
What? Did someone like pee in it or something? Like what?
yes, at one point probably.
Oh,
Gross.
Oh.
Probably tastes like someone brewing it didn't shower for a few weeks.
no. Again, with the lack of food safety, you guys really need to take a course in food safety.
We do. Do you take a bath in this?
Touch the listen, I'll tell you later.
You guys see the first mate, Thalia, DMX, and the captain kind of make their way over to the rails with their tankards of ale, and try to very casually just like act like they're drinking it. But they like, if you're somebody at a party who doesn't drink, like pouring it over the edge of the ship.
Dumping it in a potted plant.
Yeah, dumping it in a plant. Yeah.
I just turned to Valsina and like, Valsina, do you still have that Everclear that you bought?
Oh yeah. We've only us 5 have drank it so far, so I don't even know if everyone partook.
Alright. Just bring it over to the captain and first mate when you get the chance.
I can mix it up with whatever good berries weren't eaten.
Yeah, sure, sounds good. Wait, will that make them not drunk? Because we need to make them drunk.
No. It won't affect drunkenness. It'll just, make them feel full, like they've eaten a whole meal, and maybe make them feel a little better, like health-wise. But it won't affect them cognitively. Remember, we made the Everclear Goodberry gin cocktails like
Yeah,
2
it was
days
good.
ago?
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
guy
that's
was
all.
talking way too much. Actually,
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
And I'll walk over to the captain and be like, you don't want that stuff. Here, have the rest of the mead, and I just pour it in the rest, which is probably isn't that much left.
And I'll walk over to them and be like, I gathered the captain at least wasn't. You're not really a light beverage drinker, are you? You're more a fan of like strong alcohols.
Fine liquor, strong alcohols, yes.
All right. Well, I've got something, and I'll take out the. By this point, I'm assuming I've made the Goodberry and Everclear mixture,
Sure.
which is
Yep.
gin.
Yep.
Now this is a fine spirit.
Would love to try it. Here. And puts out his
Yep.
tankard for it. Yep.
Like a shot, because it's super strong. I'll just give him like 1 shot,
Mhm.
because that's like 2 shots.
He swirls it around in his tankard and then dumps it overboard. I needed to disinfect that. Thank you. Could I have some more, please?
Yeah, there you go.
Sure. Thank you. And he throws that back. It is great having you all aboard, you know? You've brought a new life to this ship. If not for you, we'd all be working right now. It's good to remember to take time off occasionally and appreciate the things that we have around us. Though it's not much, it's the open ocean air. I have to appreciate it for what it is.
And I will say, I only have 2 hangover cures for tomorrow, and I'm calling dibs on one of them. So be careful, everyone.
You can sleep it off. It's fine.
What was it you were saying, Seth?
Tonight we needn't worry. Let's forget all our worries. Ain't that right, Thalia? Taps Thalia on the shoulder. Thalia's just like, not drinking as much as the captain. Just kind of nods, kind of sternly. Yes, Captain, indeed.
Having worries. Worries stink. You know what helps with worries? Sharing them. Letting the burden just fall on everyone's shoulders.
Yeah.
It's lighter that way.
Yeah, they kind of air it out.
Start to do a long, slow draw on the fiddle. Start singing something like, well,
Once the waves went foaming, Selena did go roaming.
and just keeps singing something along the lines of bringing up the ocean air at nighttime. Something kind of like paints the crew in a favorable light. And touching maybe slightly at the hint of like the Siren Ocean, just coming up with some kind of fictional encounter of this strange spirit-like being, that the crew has to contend with. Nothing more, but like something kind of like symbolizing the Siren Ocean itself. Like, yeah.
That's beautiful,
Maybe
Hopi.
trying to work in the word soul at some point, and maybe at one point the ship or the siren goes and crashes into one of the masts, and then working in the phrase "the broken one." The broken one. The men did try to fix, but the siren said its sights. Something.
The captain turns to Triskana Vasina. Who's with the captain right now? Who is there?
I am.
Who's the captain?
I was gonna go talk to the first mate, but I'm assuming they're pretty
They're all
close.
together. Yep, they're right next to each other.
I assume I'm still serving stew.
You don't have to be.
You have agency.
Trade out with someone.
So Hofi's kind of forsaking his kitchen duties. Zeph is the only one kind of serving food, getting a little agitated that he's pulling all the weight here, but he's
Yeah.
getting the brunt of cook near his
Doing the whole lunch rush by yourself.
attitude. Yeah. And Rowan, where are you? Just so I'm just trying to get a picture here.
Yeah, I'm talking to the captain.
You're talking to Captain. All right. So Captain looks over at Holfi playing this song, turns back. Quite a talented friend you have there.
Yeah, he's just
Singing a
little
song.
something.
Seems like a familiar story.
I feel like most songs are stories, right?
True.
Please.
Has your friend been on the ocean before?
I don't know. We just met him a few weeks ago.
I mean, he was in a dockside town.
Huh. He sings of the Siren Ocean like he's familiar with it.
Oh, really? Which
Anyhow,
part?
all of it. Song of the Siren.
I mean,
Sorry.
I was born on the Siren Ocean, but I never knew the siren stories to be true. Have you?
No. They're fables, yes? Am I right?
Insight
Aren't I
check.
right? Yeah, gonna do an insight check.
Oh god.
This is my first time on the open ocean. I've only ever been in small seas before.
17.
All right. Yeah, he's drunk at this point, but he is trying to hide something.
I cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay.
So
Does he know that's been cast on him?
So he has to save, and if he succeeds, then I think he does.
Yeah.
So, Mike, it's a wisdom save of 13, but I foretold this morning that he was going to roll an 8. So, he did.
Which means if he rolls 8 or less, then he fails, right?
No, he rolled an 8 because divination wizards suck.
Oh, I see.
But if his modifier is 6, then he succeeds.
Mm-hmm.
Is he the world's wisest captain, Mike?
No.
Thank
All right, hold on.
Especially while drunk.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he definitely fails, right?
Yes.
Um,
So I use my action to, dig deep into the surface of what, his true inner monologue, talking about sirens.
so you're probing even deeper than his surface thoughts?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the initial surface thoughts you get are a sense of just kind of immediate fear. Like the statement he was saying, he was trying to cloak some sort of overarching fear that he has of the Siren Ocean, despite being as familiar as he is, spending most of his life on the ocean. As you probe deeper, you get a sense of his thoughts are straying towards worry. He's thinking about somebody by the name of Jack Sparka. He's thinking about the Cooper, the one responsible for the ale. You're getting from his thoughts of image of the person that Rowan saw down below of the boy that you saw in the dream realm.
Does it seem like they're all the same person?
Yes.
Oh my.
He's thinking about the corpse in the ale being the corpse of Jack Sparka, being the Cooper, the person aboard this vessel who was responsible for the ale, and how it somehow relates to the siren ocean and the sound of the siren on the ocean.
So I'll just ask him without, like, letting on that I'm in his head right now.
He already knows.
He-
So detect thoughts, they automatically know that you're probing his thoughts.
They do?
Yeah.
Oh, Bruno, you would...
Whether he fails or succeeds, he knows you're probing his thoughts right now.
Oh, you would know. You use it all the time as Brunin. Okay. Then I'll just kind of like smile. I'll just kind of like smile at him, like kind of gently, like, "Is there a siren coming?"
He looks at you as you're probing his thoughts.
He is drunk.
He is drunk, yes. Kind of like shakes his head a little bit. Looks at you some more. Takes a deep breath. A siren? No, those are fables, fairy tales, to put our children to sleep.
What is he thinking when he
My
says that to
children,
me?
He's as soon as he says children, you get an image of his family. 3 kids, school-age children, between 5 and 12, standing on a small farm. Looks like on the outskirts of a small village. No need to mention family, though. And he turns to Thalia as he says that, and he kind of gives like a half frown, like a. Let's talk of happier things, shall we?
Very well. I think I only have this for... Well, I have it for a minute, as long as I concentrate.
And the song, starts singing a song about, and the deal was struck, and the men did say that the wages were too dear, or something. Yeah, just something to bring up the thoughts of deals and bargains and prices paid.
Are you doing something, Triscana? You thinking?
I wasn't sure if I could switch creatures or not.
You can.
Okay, it says like an intelligence check.
As an action, you can shift your attention to another creature's thoughts.
So, I'm just sorry. Creature can use its action on its turn to make an intelligence check contested by my intelligence check. But is that to the shifted creature, or would the shifted creature also have to make a wisdom saving throw? I'm sorry, I don't know how my own spell works.
So, if you probe deeper, he knows you're probing. Unless you shift your attention, the creature can use its action to make an intelligence check. So if you're shifting, I would say at this point he's going to try to push you out of his mind by you making an intelligence check. If you want to shift your attention to someone else, you may.
I want to try and shift to Thalia while I still have like a minute of this, or like half a minute of this spell left.
Okay, so Thalia's going to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. I think I'm out of portent rolls now, so she's going to get what she's going to get. She's got to beat
Okay.
13.
13. Fails.
Okay.
Are you just doing surface thoughts, or what are you trying to do?
Yeah, what are her surface thoughts as the captain's talking about, like, sirens being kid stories?
As the captain mentions moving on to happier subjects, you get a sense of immense sadness from Thalia.
Okay, then yes, I would like to probe deeper, please.
Okay. All right. So as you probe deeper, another wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, that's
he didn't
fine.
have to make a wisdom saving throw initially, so we'll just say he failed on this one, or she failed on this one. You have a vision, not a vision. You see thoughts inside Thalia's head of a what looks like a lover that she had with gashes all down her chest and her stomach as Thalia holds her in her arms. From Thalia's point of view, that's what you see. You see tears dripping from onto the body of this person, and the emotions that you get is that this person is somebody she deeply loved. She looks up, and you see a band of Suma, Ostra pirates. The ship Thalia is on is burning, and it looks like the ship is being looted. A Suma pirate runs up, grabs the body out of the arms of Thalia, pulls it away, pulls Thalia up, and Thalia screams, "No!" And the vision ends there.
I just like look at her in the eyes because she knows I was doing that. I just say, I'm sorry. And I just
She takes out her hand, pushes you away, and just stomps away towards the ladder to the lower decks.
I walk off in the opposite direction.
All for her booze.
Like a turtle.
A turtle?
Yeah.
Captain looks over at the first mate as she storms away and looks over to you, Triskana. Looks at the tankard. He throws it overboard.
What?
I think I spoke too soon. Walks over to his quarters.
What just happened?
Sensing, like, I guess, like, playing the fiddle and all that and seeing this happen, I'm going to, you know, just, you know, kind of, like, ease the music down and everything, and then set the fiddle aside. Go try and help Zeph and walk over towards them. What the hell happened?
Oh,
Seemed like he was lighthearted for a moment, seemed kind of have a kind disposition towards everyone.
You didn't really help with your very specific songs. Kind of making it obvious.
I think the drink was too strong and he had to throw up.
No. He was mad at us. I think he caught on that we were trying to get him drunk.
So Triskana is the only one that knows at this point everything that just happened in that detail.
I mean, I'm drinking too.
Yeah.
I just saw that the captain stormed.
I am
the
pretty
ship.
great.
Yep.
Just wasted 2 drinks. So rude.
We still have a dilemma.
Should we go say sorry? I mean, I don't figure out why he's mad at us.
it's kind of still over by the rail, right?
I think so. She's just kind of processing what kind of just happened there.
I'll put down my serving dish and walk over. What's that about?
At this point, most people have food, so no one's upset that there's no one there to serve them.
Yeah, fuck them.
They knew that I was trying to listen to their thoughts.
Oh, sure. That's probably not good. So,
I saw some things I shouldn't have seen. I upset them both quite a bit.
Did you figure out what their deal was with the cloud?
It was the Cooper. His name is Jack Sparka. He was a crew member. He was also the boy from our dream. I don't know why he's dead. But I don't know. I don't think it was worth it. I don't know if I learned enough.
Do you think we got out of this deal, or do you think he's just gonna take someone?
So if the guy was part of the crew, does that mean that the captain, when he made a deal with this entity or whatever it is, that he sacrificed one of his crew members?
Maybe that's it.
And why did he do it? He seemed like he kind of was touchy with the whole siren song. Does it have something to do with that? Maybe protection?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that too.
Maybe he made a deal to protect the rest of the crew. I saw the first mate's thoughts. I saw why she's broken. It has to do with the Summa, but nothing to do with the Cooper. I think she was just chosen at random. I don't know.
Maybe the Cooper has a broken background too. Did we see anything from that dream that would...
Well, he may have been bullied, or been a bully.
And didn't he? His mother didn't want him to go out to work, right? But he felt like compelled, like he needed to get money.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have a dad anymore. Maybe he felt like he was pressured to... Maybe this thing feeds on broken, sad people.
Or desperate people.
And we may all be in danger.
You think?
Oh, you're one to talk, Mr. Broken.
I'm whatever, but we're all clearly in danger.
How much time do we have left? Was it by nightfall?
It's by tonight.
At this point, it is getting rather late. People have eaten and drank, and yeah, it's getting late into the evening.
Well, do we wait for Smoke Monster to come back and fuck shit up?
Or do you think I could sacrifice the weird parasite inside of me?
I think it would just take your soul.
I don't think that's going to work. A plus for effort, though.
I was trying to think outside the box, you know?
No, sure.
Not gonna say I didn't think about it.
I just feel terrible. The captain finally said he liked us, and I just ruined it all in 30 seconds. I'm sorry.
Maybe you should give him something or apologize. I don't know what people do, but maybe a fish?
Maybe a dead bird?
Bring him some food.
I wouldn't suggest a dead bird.
I don't think there's any dead birds as far as...
You seem to have found one.
That was like early on.
Oh god, do you still have that thing in our room?
No, we ate it. Remember?
We brined
Well,
it.
if they come out this far, they're planning to die anyway, so I suppose that's a bit of a saving grace.
The other plan still exists, though. Proposal that would be straightforward, go to the captain, explain what happened.
Yeah, right after we read his thoughts. Sounds...
Well, we were doing the investigation
Who doesn't he hate?
as charged by Durga
Oh.
Mangalazala.
He doesn't like me.
I'd never cast that spell before. I didn't realize they would know I was doing it.
At this point, the captain
Kind of like
steps
a
out of his
fifth
quarters,
person farting.
and he kind of bellows at the top of his lungs. DMX, get that cask overboard. Everyone, we'll arrive at the lighthouse in the morning. Everybody needs to get their rest this evening. To your quarters. He doesn't look pleased. He slams the door behind him.
Weird.
Wonder why.
We are a delightful bunch.
We are a
All right.
liability.
Alright, I got this. I'll see if he wants to talk to me. I'm gonna be brutally honest about Triskana not knowing about that spell and me not knowing that she was gonna cast it and just being completely blindsided by it, but I'm gonna play it cool on the how we found out about Weird Guy
Sure.
and justify and just being like, we wanted to make sure no one in an authority position was the broken person.
Yeah, just
Maybe.
throw me under the coach. It's fine.
No,
No, I mean it.
So, you know.
And throw yourself.
Yeah, Talia has been
Yes.
identified as the broken one, has she not?
What if
I
we're
mean,
not
we
the
don't
least of his
have to
problem?
tell him about what we found. Like, I don't know.
What if we were the least of his problems tonight?
It's completely possible.
I'm saying we know that there's 2 prisoners here. If one of them were to be let free, would he be so worried about that that he'd forget about whatever small indiscretions he might have let slip and how awkward he might have felt in the midst of a few drinks?
Well, you'd probably blame us for letting him loose.
Well, we would let him loose.
So he would be
I
right.
thought the whole reason why we would tell the captain anything is because we're afraid that if we don't deliver our creature to the darkness, that we'll all die, right? So
Captain's got to know the jig is up at this point. The husk is gone. He had to throw it overboard and had the drink some of it.
Yeah, he's got to know.
Probably
That
what
ship is
we put now
fucking
is-
stale.
true. Guess you're right.
Maybe
Now-
we should be collaborating just out in the open.
If we could help him with this, he probably would have said so.
He also doesn't trust any of you. He barely trusts me now. Probably doesn't trust me anymore.
Sorry.
I don't know. We
It's
are
fine. It was just that was our one bargaining chip, so we gotta think of something else. Because if we don't, we're
see-
getting sacrificed.
I say let out the pirate. It's the only thing we haven't done yet.
Why?
You know
We're
what?
not
At this
sure.
point, why the fuck not?
And there are reasons why not.
I'm tired
It's a
of
risky
thinking.
move.
There are reasons why not, but there are reasons to do so also.
Rowan, are you drunk?
No, not yet. I wish I was.
I mean, we're fucked either way, right? So. Maybe a bit nihilist. Whatever.
What do we need to do? We need to provide a spirit with the dagger and with first mate. We don't know where the spirit is. If it's not in the room anymore, it could be anywhere on the ship.
I imagine it'll present itself to us at the opportune moment for it.
Should we just, like, leave the dagger somewhere obvious? Just stab it in the door to the captain's quarters and walk away and be like, your problem now.
Perhaps we shouldn't even threaten the captain.
No, like, just leave it in his door, like, or
I
just
don't-
on the floor.
Give the dagger to the prisoner and then just let him loose. My goodness.
We said we do that, and then we immediately we give the dagger to the prisoner as their means of escape. And the
Okay, that could
liberation, and then we tell the first mate the prisoner has escaped. Easily solve both problems.
Or we get somebody else to see the prisoners, like Thick Carl.
But
And
then,
that way we don't have any. Like, we were somewhere else.
I see what Holfie's getting at, though. We tell the first mate, and then their fates are entangled.
It's not our fault that the dagger that the Suma somehow found was used. Slaughter that poor woman.
But she's
She's
not
been through
supposed
so
to be
much.
dead. I feel like he made it clear that he needs the soul and the body.
So how do we entice a soul? And where is he? Where are we supposed to meet to provide said?
What did this person that she had lost look like? Maybe we can make a minor illusion of that person and just put it in the doorway.
No, that's awful.
I know.
I was wrong about you.
So the person, so the Triskana, you're the so Rowan asked this Triskana, what you saw in the memory when you were detecting thoughts was
Super fucked.
yeah, was one sec. It was a dwarf, another female dwarf, kind of dark black hair, braided, 2 different braids, very long, hanging down almost to this dwarf's knees. Bulbous nose like most dwarves, smaller, kind of triangular face, and had a series of rings on the left ear, rings just around the edge of the left ear.
So
You had a pretty good sense of what she looked like. Yeah.
I was so upset by watching it play out and, like, being reminded of things I've seen that, like, I can't even talk about it. Sorry.
Alright, we've just got to come up with a game plan.
At this point, most of the main deck has emptied out. You guys are kind of the only stragglers left behind.
Guess we can head to our room now.
Go to sleep and see what happens tomorrow. Let the captain worry about it.
The smoke monster was waiting for us tonight.
Never provided us details on where to meet.
And I don't know if we want to move the location of that dagger.
We're also supposed to arrive at the lighthouse in the morning. What are we gonna do when we get there?
Probably gonna be sucked up in dreams.
Probably going to be traded off as replacement slaves.
I fully expect to be dead shortly.
So,
So let's let the
Replacement slave.
Let's do it.
someone can get the knife.
Zeph is not a seasoned adventurer, clearly.
Zeph, do you want a hug?
No, I don't want the hug.
I'm sorry. I just kind of side settle over to him and just like put an arm around him as though I'm not giving him a side hug.
Kind of a hover hand.
Mm-hmm. Like my hand was gonna be here anyway, just like gently rubbing his back. So I was coming over here anyway.
I act grumpy, but like it.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
To the room. And, well, I guess I have my teleportation ring. Can Holfie use the teleportation ring? Or he's not.
He's not attuned to it. You are. You can teleport yourself to the room with him if you want.
Well,
Or you just walk down there.
I wasn't gonna do the room. I was gonna teleport to just outside of the prison, but I've never been there. Outside of where the prisoner is.
We could just wait an hour and then Holfie can attune to it, right?
I think it takes a day.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Also, it's hers and it's awesome.
I can just. Well, one, I'm still cleaning up the dishes and things from the top deck, bringing things down. Some of this extra food I should probably put back below decks as well. So.
Alright, well, while you're doing that, I'm just gonna write a letter then. Sorry, Captain. I didn't mean to upset you. I don't know what I did, but if there's anything I can do to make it up, let me know. I do have another bottle of meat. And I'll just put that underneath the door.
Bring it back up from your quarters, slide it under his door. Okay. At this point, the light in his quarters is off, so it looks like he's probably asleep as well.
He's gone to sleep, and he's not necessarily worried about an impending visit from the smoke monster.
Or he wants to die in his sleep.
Sure.
At this point, just free the Suma, tell him where the dagger is, and let the chips fall where they may.
That would be very fun.
That's what you guys are saying to do.
I've been saying that all along.
I think it's a bad idea, but if all four of you think
You
it's a good
could-
one, I'm not gonna stop you.
An option would be if Rowan were to teleport the dagger into the room.
And then, what, he just has it when they try to take him out tomorrow?
He uses it to pick the locks. Then
If he
he
can.
has it, if he can. He has all night long to try.
It's not a bad point. And if he can't, that'll get rid of the dagger. They'll put all the blame for the murder on him.
It'll also get rid of the dagger. Do you want to get rid of the dagger? Because that's pretty much saying...
I mean, it won't all the way get rid of the dagger.
I mean,
have
if he
it.
jumps ship, it will get...
There's also the risk that this smoky creature then latches onto the Suma. I don't know if that's something we'd have. Is that something we should worry about?
I'm worried about everything.
Yeah, there's so many different things to be worried about.
I just want to be clear. There is no right choice.
Okay.
This is a choose your own adventure campaign.
Choose your own nightmare.
All right.
Choose your own terrible ending.
Well,
This wouldn't be as depressing if I could think of a good solution. We have many interesting bad solutions.
We do.
Yeah, we don't even know how to have a conversation with the smoke monster. We've got more information now, and maybe if we could have another meeting, we could figure something out.
We could try going back to its room. Maybe its spirit is still lingering where it left.
I think we should bring the dagger if we're doing that, because we gotta at least have something and show that we're doing something.
Okay. It seems like everyone important is asleep. We have no information. This thing might give us more information.
Okay. That sounds great.
I mean, would you rather opt for free Suma and give him dagger, or yeah, what's our other option? Do literally nothing?
Or we could free Suma, but imprison him with the dagger and then bring him to the room. There's your soul. Done. Bye.
What, you go in there, tell him, hold on to me, I'm going to teleport you out of this locked room, and then teleport him directly into the room where the smoke creature is?
I mean, I could do that. I've never been in that prison room, though, so that'd be
Right.
Holfie could take you.
I also don't know if the rooms are both empty right now.
Well, one's got a prisoner in it.
I mean, if the
Yeah.
one of the others are.
Alright, when you go downstairs with probably me, because I could pick a lock, and then the others go look and make sure that this thing is still in the room.
The dagger's still up there.
Yep, somebody's got to go climb up and get it.
I can go get it.
Might want to use a tissue or something.
What's a tissue?
A cloth.
Hanky.
Oh, okay. Where should we meet?
We'll meet where you guys are, the entity room.
Okay.
So Triscana, you climb up to the crow's nest, yes? And you grab a hold of the dagger.
Nope. I get out a
No,
piece
okay.
of cloth and I
Okay.
wrap it around the hilt of the dagger, and then
Oh my
I.
God, I'm so excited.
We'd literally be doing this the entire time.
Nice
Probably
try.
got really cool properties where we're like, mm-mm.
You got
So
a
that's our little laugh of disappointment. We're like, use a tissue.
You wrap it up in this hanky, and you kind of what do you do with it? You stuff it into your pants, or
Yeah, I put it into my bag, and I
Okay.
slide back down and try and
okay.
get back to the spooky ghost room to meet with everybody else.
Even through the towel that you're holding it with, you can feel how cold this dagger is. Just feels cold. Feels cold like the when you were in the dream realm, moving through those peens of cold. All right, who else is doing what?
Hanging out down below, waiting for people to get there.
While I'm waiting for everybody else to meet, I don't know, like when I get back, if I'm first or last, but I want to ritual cast Detect Magic. Takes about 10 minutes.
Where are you? You're in the quarters? Quarters? Or outside the...
I'm outside ghosty room.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so you cast Detect Magic.
Yeah.
You don't get a sense of any magic
Okay.
right now. Yeah, no magic.
All right, it lasts for a minute, so.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, it lasts for an hour.
Okay.
Nope, it lasts for 10 minutes. I'm such a bad wizard. Sorry. 10 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, do I get any sense of magic coming off the dagger?
Yes.
Is it
Yes, so you do get a sense of magic from the dagger. Necromantic magic.
darkness?
Gives you the chills.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I just wait.
Yep.
Gives me the
Once
heebie-jeebies.
again, lugging things downstairs, kind of like, Rowan accompanying.
I'll
I'm
grab
leaving-
something too.
Keeping an eye out to see if there's, and getting a feel if there's any other guards out on patrol below decks to get a feel for their movements.
Mm-hmm. Seems pretty empty. Not a lot of people right where you are currently.
Everyone's planning on a big day tomorrow.
Either they're watching from somewhere else.
Whoa.
So where's this place?
It's another deck below. It's a hallway.
end of it is a room. Well, 2 rooms. One of them is the one with the our friend's cousin.
I think we gotta make a deal with this guy before we unlock it, the door.
Thought you already did.
Well, I mean, he said he would give her information if she let him out. It doesn't. There's no benefit now. I mean, we know.
What shall we say? I can speak to him right now.
We'll let you out if you can help us with one thing.
That can be.
Unlock a door. Even though I'm just gonna unlock this door, so. Or maybe kill someone. I don't know. I'm sure you'd be okay with killing someone.
Cast message,
The night is young.
pointing back to the room. Hang in there. We've spoken to your friend, your cousin. We'd like to help you, but we need assurances. We also need a favor in turn. You can reply to this message.
Who is this now?
Friend. Provided that you are open to being friendly. We have the key to your salvation. You have information.
You free me. Where do you expect me to go?
He wants to know where to go. He's on the bloody ocean. Where does he think he's going to go?
On a ship. Tell him that room.
A room recently became vacant.
You take me for a fool. I am a prisoner aboard this vessel. You cannot just free me. They would simply throw me back in here.
Not
Short,
this
lot of
album
short
part.
messages. Alright.
Room you can hide in.
A room you can hide in until we
Land
make port
tomorrow.
tomorrow at a lighthouse. Hoping the word kind of like, hints at something for it.
Get me out of here.
Get me out of here.
He's not agreeing to the terms.
Yeah, agreed.
Because he can just hide in the room until we dock, right? And then run out before they even go to check on the prisoner.
Have it. Now, friends are more polite with one another. Quid pro quo, friend. This for that. What do you know?
Get me out first, and then I will tell you what I know. I have nothing to lose.
We have
You
nothing to
have
do.
much to gain.
Oh. Well,
Say we get our swords out. I'm sure.
we don't have to do anything. You could. From the you only need to be able to see someone to teleport them, yes?
They have to be. I'm guessing you'd be.
He's willing, it's out of that room.
Yeah, they have to be within, I think 10 feet of me. Which I'm guessing that'll be close enough.
You could look at him right through the keyhole. Should that do?
Probably. And I could teleport you too, but we're trying to teleport into the room. We don't want to be.
Can we do that?
You want to pull up the thing on your sheet so you can see if you can do it.
What are you trying to do? So you're trying to
So-
teleport. Are you down at the room yet? You're not,
right
right?
now, I
'Cause
think
you're-
we're on the deck above him with the like putting all the food away and stuff in the dishes
Mhm.
in like the stock room.
Yep.
The one with the chains and everything. So we've just been having this conversation because it's a nice, quiet, empty part of the ship, and we can talk to him. And yeah, what we'd like to do is, I think, go down to that deck, Rowan peer in the keyhole, and then teleport him into Smoke Monster room.
Okay.
And then we're also getting teleported, but we don't want to be in the smoke monster room.
The question is, do we give him the dagger within the... We could leave the dagger in the room.
We don't have the dagger. The other guys have it.
I could message them right now and ask them to leave the dagger in the room.
Do we want to leave the dagger? Shouldn't we want to have some leverage over the smoke monster too?
Maybe. Up to them. But they shouldn't linger around that room then, if he's going to be in there, in case he wants to immediately burst out and introduce us.
Well, I don't know if they're in the room right now, but yeah, maybe message them. Close the door, lock it.
Cast message to Tristana. We're going to send your Suma friend into the smoky monster's chambers. Keep it locked for now. Keep it, or do not go in there. Be careful.
I continue to do exactly what I was already doing.
We
Which is
didn't-
what?
Sitting outside this room, doing nothing except waiting.
Okay.
Did you check if it was locked though? Well, I guess you can't. Not saying. Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Ready?
I haven't checked to see if it was locked, and Holfie just told me to not touch it or go in there, so I just continue to wait outside the hallway.
Who'd you send the message to?
Just
I tell all that to Zeph.
Sounds great.
okay.
All right.
Holfie hears me reply, and I don't realize. I'm just like, yeah, I don't know what he wanted me to do. I'm already just staring.
All right. So, Holfie, Rowan, what are you guys doing? You heading down there?
Yeah, I thought we were already down there. We're not
Okay.
done.
One deck above, so because they were putting the stuff back, and then now it's okay. So I'll go to the
DM, I would keep an eye on the time, depending on how this plays out.
Oh,
Yeah.
somebody's gonna be down there.
I'll go to the stairwell and keep an eye out to see if anyone's there. I'll tell Rowan, since you're good at hiding and everything. I'll just point down the stairwell. It's the hallway. Door on the right. Through the keyhole. He's in there.
We look around, see if we see anybody.
You're in the hallway. Looks empty.
Can I make sure it looks empty?
Yeah, go and do a perception check.
All right. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. It's definitely empty.
Right.
They have enough confidence in the security of their doors that they don't need to place a guard outside of his cell.
What if there are many fatal mistakes?
Locks are for the honest people. All right.
I'm gonna, as quietly as possible, go to the door so nobody can hear me, not even prisoner.
Yep.
And I'm gonna look through, of course, looking around too, but I'm gonna look through the keyhole.
Okay.
It's right there. And then I'm gonna use my ring of teleportation. Is Holfie close enough
I'm
to
at
me
the-
as well?
You tell me.
I was probably staying at the stairwell away from, no, it's I'm at the stairwell down the hallway, keeping, posting as a lookout.
So
Okay.
it must be a 10-foot cube. Yeah.
No, I'm not teleporting with you because it's right up the stairs. I can just go right up.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So you use this ring. You immediately try to teleport you and this Suma character. So I need you to roll a D100. And I'm going to say that you are casual with the room that you're trying to teleport him to.
Oh god, that's right. This is oh god. Okay. 19. Yeah.
Out of 100?
Of 100 though?
Yeah.
I think that's good.
That's bad, isn't it?
Where's the thing? Where's the sheet?
Mike has it.
What
Buckle
was
up.
Come take a look.
You guys are swimming.
I can't transform into things with a swim speed until next level, so good luck.
Good luck, fucker.
Hold on. PDF is big up, so I gotta.
The thing Mike sent you.
Yeah.
There it is. God. Not found. Oh wait, no, it's up there. You open it. Casually?
Think
it's
casually,
the high number
19.
is better, okay.
It's fucked now.
Oh shit, that's a mishap.
So it's a mishap.
Like,
So you attempt to teleport yourself and the Suma pirate to the
it's
you know
gonna be good.
the smoke monster room. As soon as you do, you expect to just land on your feet in the solid room. Instead, you suddenly can't breathe. You feel a pressure and the lapping of ocean waves around you, swishing you back and forth. You feel yourself bumping into another body to the right of you, and you look over, eyes burning from the salt water. You see the body of a Suma pirate, eyes wide, looking at you, panicking. Wow, he's just yelling, bubbles coming out into the ocean water. Ocean waves lapping above you.
Can I hold on to him and just try to teleport again, but just think of the room that I was staying in? Because I have food charges.
Yes. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
Yep.
dear gods.
So you're trying to take him back to the room that you're staying in. Okay, so I would say you're very familiar. So roll a d100. Yep.
Don't mess it up. Oh my god!
Okay, no, it's better, it's better.
What
it's
is
very
it?
familiar. So it's an 18, which is off target.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you were aiming for your room.
Is it the room at the bottom of the
Are you guys in the prison cell now?
You're in the center of the captain's quarters.
Splash as ocean water teleports with you, lands on the deck of the ship. You're currently exposed on the top deck of this ship. A loud thud as you land there. Thud.
I just tell him, run. Follow
Ahead
me.
of you, you see the captain's quarters lights turn on.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
You hear a
I'm
stomp,
just
stomp,
gonna-
stomp. I need you guys to do an athletics check if you're trying to get away as quickly as possible.
That or I'm gonna play
Or what
dead.
you're trying to do.
Like, sure.
Or whatever you want to do if you're not trying to run away. Yeah. What do you want to do?
What the hell are you gonna do?
Just hold on, pause, just pause.
Fight or flight.
It's like, do I do possum and just play dead?
Real time, real time.
We just do it at the fucking dry.
This man murdered me.
How did you get out?
Thump. You hear the door handle start to turn.
What are you gonna do?
You hear
I
the
already said I was gonna run.
Oh, you
Oh,
are.
oh,
Okay,
oh.
I didn't hear that. Sorry. Okay. Okay, so go ahead and do an athletics check to see how fast you can get away. Are you pulling the Suma pirate with you?
Assuming that he's gonna follow me because he wants to, but yeah, I'd be like, come on, let's go. Okay. You said athletics. 14.
14. This is going to be kind of contested as he heard this out there and he's a little concerned. He's trying to get to the deck to see what's happening. The captain is.
He rolled a 12.
As the door opens, he opens it up. Stop right there.
It's dark.
You. What are you doing? The Suma pirate turns, grabs you, Rowan. Another session's gonna end with you. Yeah, grabs you by the neck, puts one arm around your neck and a hand around your head. Turns to the captain. Captain, we are going to chat, and then you're going to let me go,
Can I just stab
else she
him?
dies. Do you have a weapon on you?
Yeah.
You can try.
I'm just looking like down the hall, like I guess it worked.
No, No, that was
We're just vibing.
Yeah.
Is that past the smoke leaf?
Yeah, they should be here any minute.
12.
12. Okay, one sec. Give me one sec here. Okay, it barely hits. So you take out. You do hit him. So what do you do?
I just stab him, not anywhere vital, just trying to distract him.
Mm-hmm. All
Make
right.
it seem like I'm on the captain's side.
Okay, so go and roll damage.
This would have killed him, except Holfie healed him.
We've been able to hear the
4.
the impact.
That was one of
It's 2 decks above you. So
So
do
no.
a perception check. Go ahead. Anybody who's there with Valsina.
Oh,
any
thank
of
you.
you.
You're so kind.
fucking. I hear shit. Be a fucking jackman right there. I'm not hearing it.
14.
24.
Ooh.
24?
Yeah.
Valsina, you heard it. Rowan, so what damage did you do?
4.
4. Okay. As you stab into him with your dagger, a little blood spilling out.
He goes down.
His grip on you weakens, and you're able to kind of side saddle free of his grasp.
Do your rogue disengage
sure.
stuff.
Yeah, can you bonus action disengage?
Oh, I'm finding him. I'm just gonna like go by just go away from him a little bit. Yeah, disengage. Be like, stay away from me!
Rowan.
I don't know who you are!
Start running
Captain goes,
up the
"Stop."
stairs.
We need him alive.
Who is he?
He yells out, Durgo! Durgo! Trying to get Durgo's attention. You guys hear this sound echoing through the ship.
Start running up decks.
Yeah, since I heard it.
Yeah, me too.
Yep, so you guys all run up there. Behind you, not soon after you, comes running DMX, running up to at the beck and call of the captain. The captain responds to you, Rowan. He's of value to the Empire. He needs to be kept alive. How did he get out?
It was another one of those weird dreams. I had a dream that I was floating in the water and drowning, and I saw a man that looked like him, and I just hung on to him, and I just wished to be back in my room, and then I was here. Why
Sounds
are
like
these
some-
dreams happening?
I don't know. At this, the Suma pirate starts running towards the edge of the ship, like he's trying to
Are
jump
we
off
up
of it.
there yet?
Yeah, I would say you're up there now. You guys all see this happening.
Okay, great. Bonus action, turn into a direwolf with a really high movement speed. I think direwolf's the best I got. Or, if you allow critical role creatures, I could turn into a moorbounder.
Sure, I'll allow it.
Okay, yeah, okay, that matches up.
Don't know what it is, but okay.
Oh, you're gonna love them. They're so cute.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, they're like
Oh.
naked
Love 'em.
giant panthers.
Okay.
So he's got a nice little
Right.
movement speed of 70 feet. Standing leap. The moorbounder's long jump is up to 40 feet, with or without a running start. So
Okay.
I would like to simply run and then pounce on this man.
Okay. So you can just do it. You don't have to do a roll or anything.
I don't think
Just
so.
an
It's
action?
a long jump. It's just a jump.
Yep.
I think
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
just
so
more
you-
my movement. That's just more for effect.
Okay. Yeah. So you make a running leap and just pounce on this Suma, and you just land on top of him and pin him to the ground.
Yep. And then I don't know if you want me to do some kind of grapple check or to keep him down.
Just do a strength check for me. Yeah, do a strength check.
Okay.
It'll be
I'm
it'll
just
be
gonna
contested.
roll a d20, but I get +4 to this. My dice are not loading textures right now. Wow, I rolled a 5, so 9 total.
9 total. Fortunately for you, it meets it beats. So yeah, you keep him down. With this, Durgo DMX comes up and tries to grab the Astra pirate. As he hauls him up, he puts him over his shoulder, and as he does this, you see the Suma look at you, Triskana, and then look back at you, Rowan, and gives like a scowl. And just says, "You two will pay for this." And DMX just punches him in the head and just knocks him out cold.
Fuck every lead.
Good thing I'm a giant naked cat and not me.
Every single possible thing. How can we? I'm not
messed that up so bad.
D&D.
Sincere statement. This is a sincere statement. I do not know how we could have fucked that up more. I don't. I don't.
We're
Luck of the roll.
yeah.
Wait. Throw the dagger.
Already teleported something into the room and then tried to teleport him.
Do you want to do the honors of throwing the dagger overboard real quick before we close the night? Just just so we can really fuck every possible lead, and Mike's gonna have to work really hard to figure out how to save our asses next week.
I don't think Mike's gonna work in that direction at all.
No.
I don't know what way we're going, but it's not the way I thought we were.
Nope.
Well, we are having an adventure, gang.
Artema. Schmartema.
Yeah.
We're not gonna.
We're going
Is there-
places. Not Artema, but places.
I don't think it matters which place we chose to go. We're not gonna get there.
Captain goes, "Again, we will be at the lighthouse early in the morning. You should all be asleep now. Rowan, are you okay? Get a good night's rest. I have a job for all of you tomorrow."
Ain't gonna be good, whatever.
I said that out loud.
What'd you say? I didn't hear you. What?
Sweat.
Yeah, we're probably not going to get to our destination.
I'm just fucking snapped at this
Oh, that's right.
point.
We have to go to sleep now.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
We're
That'll
supposed to be
easy.
nice so I didn't get turned into a giant zombie fish thing. Remember that plot point?
Oh yeah, we're still working on that. Hopefully,
Yeah,
some
yeah.
shit
You
light
just
out. I
think-
don't know.
Walking around now, you're trying to go to bed, but now it's like you just pounded a coffee and now you're a fucking direwolf.
I don't know what I just turned into
Yeah.
in general.
Now it's just
Oh, that's an interesting thing. It's got goat eyes on it.
Is there anything else you guys want to do before you turn in for the night?
Should we tell the captain that we're
Jump off the
Rude.
side of the fucking boat. Who cares?
We're so far down the rabbit hole at
we're
this
just going
point.
to bed? Alright, let's just go.
I think it's
Off,
gonna
off the fucking rails.
I'm sorry that I screwed up, guys.
No.
That's the
it's-
dice. That's not you. That was a
it's
great
fantastic.
plan. It was just.
Are you okay?
I get up to the top of this deck.
Well, I almost died, but.
Hofi's running behind. Hofi's like,
Why?
Oh,
Why are you wet? What happened?
I teleported me and the prisoner into the ocean.
Oh,
I'm gonna start
Intentionally?
licking you dry. I'm cleaning you now with my giant tongue. You're welcome.
Oh.
Okay.
I think it's a nice gesture.
Kinda nice. Sandpapery.
let's.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stop thinking and just go to bed and hopefully we survive in the morning.
This isn't your fault, Rowan. We're destined to be fucked 6 ways from Sunday. No matter what we do, it's wonderful.
We all did our best today, and our best just isn't that good, and that's okay.
I don't even know who the good guys and the bad guys are. I'm so confused.
That's my point. It almost doesn't matter.
It might be us. I don't know.
I haven't been a good guy in a while.
You
Good
could.
night.
I will take a drop before I turn in for the night.
okay. So you guys, unless anybody wants to do anything else, everyone makes your way to your quarters for the evening. Triskana, you take a drop of the tanglefish venom. You fall asleep rather soundly. As soon as all of you fall asleep,
Oh God.
you hear Rowan. You recognize this voice. It is the female voice that was mixed with the male voice of Jack Sparka.
We forgot about this.
You have arrived empty-handed. You all wake in the dream realm in a dimly lit room, very dimly, no source of light from what you can see. That you can see just barely a single thread hanging from the ceiling all the way down beyond the thread, inscribed on the wall, looks like a plate steel wall almost, says, "Red through and through. It has no mouth, but it eats many things. It fears water, but not wind." And that's where we'll leave off.
Has it been less than an hour since, like, it took less than an hour to fall asleep, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm still a warbounder. Excellent.
In your dreams, you are.
Well, so you're in the dream realm.
Oh,
I
so
would
you
say
think I'm back to
you're
me.
not. You're back to normal Velsina, unfortunately. Yep.
Also, you like curl up in your hammock as a giant fucking moorbounder.
Yeah. That's a character my character's older sibling that I'm looking for is a character I played like 3 years ago, so I'm like stealing her traits.
That's adorable.
And I would her older sister would fall asleep as a dire wolf all the time and then wake up as a furbolg.
Aww. Fantastic game, you guys. Thank you so much.
That was so much fun.
Well done, Michael.
Thanks.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah, that was fun. I had a lot of fun.
Me too.
Wow.
I love
Loved
when
it.
sessions are so intense like that, even though there's not like a real combat, but it still feels like there is.
I was sweating. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Holy
I
shit.
didn't realize this campaign was going to turn into like a goth campaign. This is a dark as fuck campaign.
We're spooky ghost pirates, you guys. I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm not sure at what point Zeph snapped. I know he did, but I don't know what was the straw. I'm not sure what it was.
Just getting like bullied about eggs he had nothing to do with.
that was it.
They're like the cook.
I think that was the first time I
like,
really snapped.
I think they're fine. You think they're fine? Yeah, they're
Yeah.
good. Just serve them to the men.
That was it.
You're
Yeah.
the only one actually working on the ship. All of us.
Yeah.
We're just like chilling,
Fuck
did a
off.
getting
little bit of
suntans.
We were trying to get a green spire, was it?
And then we had to change it because I got
Yeah, we
infected.
changed, and I'm pissed off about the change
Yeah, now you're going to Sal Lenore.
because I was hoping that I might find my family at Green Spire, but now we're going to Salvador.
Don't worry. Once we unfuck me, then I'll turn into like a giant eagle and we can just fly there or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Hopefully I'm a high enough level by then.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
Zeph's not sure if his like entire family's alive or dead, and meanwhile we're like, what if we solved 1,800 other things first, and then we got to your thing?
Let's just start solving cold cases from like 20 years ago.
Yeah, we'll just fucking Scooby-Dooing around this goddamn boat. And it's just
Why is it when anything bad happens, it's always
We're sea Scooby-Doo.
pull off the mask of
Scooby,
some
let's
fucking
go.
some old white guy trying to scare some people off his land so we can make money off of it.
oh, man, even the
Every time
giant dog. What?
I would have gotten away with it.
Motion
If
to
it weren't for your fucking shapeshifter friend.
motion to rename the Selena to the Mystery Machine.
I'd sign off on that.
Maybe you'll end up with your own ship someday. You can name it that.
Oh my god, you're right, we do.
All we gotta do is kill the captain, and we got
Yeah,
ourselves
we
a
just gotta
ship.
kill everyone on board and then it's
We can
ours.
do.
Didn't somebody just do that in Skyrim? They just killed every single like character,
I saw
every
that.
single NPC in Skyrim.
They're
or
alone
something.
in Skyrim.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody who hung out with us in the chat tonight. It's always good to see you guys. We appreciate it.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Sorry for the yawns.
All
And
right.
All right.
see you guys tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Good.
Oh yeah, tune
Good
in
night,
tomorrow
everyone.
for Songs of Creation.
Oh, is that
It's an
tomorrow?
extra special one that's tomorrow for some reason.
Yes.
That's right.
Instead of our normal time.
Okay. See y'all tomorrow probably.
Good night.
Hasta la
See you guys.
pasta.